そうだ。テレビつけてもいいぞ。あや、これ好き。よりによって。ワクワク。
We meet on a Thursday. Whoa, why can't I hear myself? Oh. Hello? Okay. That was crazy. I could hear myself. I don't know. Could you guys hear me twice? Was I echoing? That was crazy. How's everybody doing? It's Thursday, right? Unfortunately, my Thursdays are like kind of busy, so I won't be able to have like a super long stream today, but at least we have a stream, right? I was sad that we couldn't stream yesterday, but it was one of those headaches, you know, you wake up with them and you're like, you're cooked for the rest of the day. That's how they are for me. Furby song. You want to start off today with You did? Oh, Yui! Congratulations! Oh my gosh. Now you and me and Nora are all gonna have Furbies. We're gonna have to like we should make some kind of like, you know how there's like duets for videos? We should do something with our Furbies and do it all together and like make a video with our Furbies together or something. I don't know. They could be pen pals. Let me wake him up. Oh, I can't wait to see your Furby. It's the same one that Nora got, right? It's Sunday? Wow. You've been thinking about getting a Furby for so long, and now finally the time has come. Hey, Furby! Dance party! Uh-huh. This is like disco. I can't wait to hear what your favorite song is. Oh man, that's gonna be so fun. You should bring him with you to school. I don't know, maybe not. But yeah, it's Thursday. So we'll probably be able to do the rest of the quest and then see what time it is. I don't know how much longer I have in it. Usually when you get to like the domain part, that means we're coming toward the end, but the domain will probably take some time. Who knows? I heard it's the Abby quest, right? So let's see. Let's see who got here first. Who's the first? Let's see. March was first, and that makes Kiryu second. Way to go, March. Burris are running into the stream today. Ducky's got Majoramune. Hello, DTD. How am I today? I think this is like one of our only Thursday streams. So a little like time stretch for it, but way better than yesterday. I had like such a bad headache yesterday, but it's completely gone now. Frankie's in here with original Gimliana. Welcome back in, Gimliana. Did you get tossed into stream today? Nobody tosses a dwarf. Ducky. Oh, Ducky's already buying her ramen. Wow. Great for Gimliana. Nora's got blueberry. You just had lunch. What was for lunch today, Rainbow Girl? Melodia's got oh, isn't that a... Didn't you just get pineapple as well? Last stream. Is that 2 in a row? Or am I misremembering? Holly's got yogurt. I had some yogurt for lunch today. Farmer Jim, welcome back with your peach ramen too. Patrick's got pineapple too. Yui's got green apple. Kitty, ooh, pineapple. Too many pineapples in chat today. Why guys? Let's see what we got. We got green apple. I'll take that. I used to eat green apples like every day in school. It was like my snack. And I would mix it with pumpkin butter. Like diced green apple with pumpkin butter, and you put it in a little Ziploc and you go, you shake it up. So good. So good. And you like let it marinate for a couple hours. Oh, Try it. Try it. Especially like this time of year is like the perfect time for it, right? Excited for the Genshin live stream tomorrow? Yes, actually, there's something I want to say. On the like special program announcement on the Twitter. Oh, baby's going to sleep. on Twitter, they put the special program announcement up. Now let's see if my will my camera cover it? Like slightly. Maybe I'll hide myself for a second. But look at Durin. I'm actually kind of maybe I do this. Oh, okay, now we can see the whole thing, but it's smaller. Look at Durin. I got a little confused at first because I thought this like was a cape, was part of his outfit, but it turns out it's Columbina's hair. Varka, I saw him at first, I'm like, Alhaitham? And then I looked closer and I'm like, no, he's got too many muscles to be Alhaitham, right? She's looking super cute. Arlecchino's coming back. This is kind of like gross. I'm thinking it's hands, but it also looks like, I don't know, like body parts or something. I don't know. And then this guy, if this isn't a Talon's character, I don't know what is. I don't know who this guy is. Maybe he was already shown in the story before. Ah! Hi, Nora. Why are you punching me? I don't know if maybe he showed up in the story before. No spoilers, because I haven't gotten there yet, but that looks like such a Talon's character. He looks insane and very villainy. But Durin is looking really cute to me. And I wasn't expecting that. I don't know. He just looks adorable. You guys think he's going to be a 4 or 5 star? If you had to guess. Thank you, Farmer Jim. Yes, I am feeling better. Finished an Ineffa quest today. Yeah, how long do you think we have on that? So cute. I don't know. I just love his colors, actually. Maybe we pull on Durin. We'll see. But of course, then Columbina's looking fabulous too. Look how long her hair is. I don't know if it'll be that long on her like character model, but I think that's also part of her hair here. All the way down there. I don't know. I'm just really liking the composition of this too, because that is like, and then his like cape thing up here is like, does that make any sense? Oh man. It's a rainbow one, but you could buy the reddish one. Yeah, so I think you got the same one as Nora, right? Crunchyroll is so on fire. Everything is delayed because they decided to switch to a new software for the subs. Is that what's happening? Because we were having such a bad time on last Saturday. Oh, and this Saturday, I might need to make it start a little bit later. So give them time to get their act together. I have a haircut at 12 my time. And so I have to like leave myself time to get back from there. So I will like keep you guys updated, but I think probably maybe start an hour later, depending. Does that work for everybody? We've got like 2 episodes of Spy Family to watch. Well, hopefully we'll have 2. I don't know if Crunchyroll is going to be on top of their stuff. But yeah, I'm looking at all this stuff. This is like so cute. She looks like a little jellyfish. There's like, oh, I know. Cute art, cute art. Yeah, I don't know, something about Durin, man. Wait, let me put this in a new tab. Look. Wait, how do I side scroll? Like this? Beep, beep, beep. I need to like hide my taskbar. Getting in the way. Taskbar. Taskbar behaviors? Automatically hide. I have automatically hide the taskbar up, but it actually doesn't do it. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know. Windows 11. Look at him. I don't know. He's like, who else is like kind of like warming up to Durin a bit? We even got Nicole over here. You know, if it turns out Nicole's like a Geo and like she's gonna suck, I don't know. Maybe I'll pivot over to Durin. I don't know. We most likely Spy Family episode 2 will also be late. All right, well, we'll just have the episode 1 then. Whatever. They might kidnap Furby at school. That is true. That is true. You might like make so many people jealous. You're probably gonna have your Furby stolen. But yeah, I am really excited for tomorrow. It's gonna be the last live stream I have to skip anything for, or like any of the content for. So I'm really excited. Who is this Yelan with a kitty cat? Phoebe for that fantastic artwork. That is so cute. So is this like fan art? Because it looks official. That's amazing. The what one dance should be out by yesterday, and it's still not on Crunchy. So a whole day. Sheesh! They're like really dropping the ball, huh? I had leftovers for lunch, so leftover carnitas, homemade guacamole and some rice. I got this like guacamole recipe this summer, and it was using tomatillos, like the green ones, instead of tomatoes. And the lady was like, because if you use tomatoes, then you're just making like a salad. You have to make guac. It's not salad. There's a difference. Yeah. Did you put a lot of cilantro in it? I'm a cilantro fan. That sounds freaking amazing, Rainbow Girl. Did you bring enough to share? There must be bulk discount on pineapple. Maybe all the pineapples are going bad. Not that you could tell the difference between a pineapple that's gone off and a pineapple that's perfect, because they both taste like farts. That's why we know she went Thursday. Thursday seems to be pineapple day. You know what's so funny? Like my Tina, my Finch app verb. You guys know Finch app, right? Nora knows Finch app. So she like learned about pineapples or something. This is Tina. Can you see her? Her name right now is Teen Tina because she's a teen. But I called her Baby Tina this whole time because when she was a baby, she was called Baby Tina on the app. So I called her Baby Tina, and then she became a toddler, and she became Toddler Baby Tina. And then she became a child, and she became Child Toddler Baby Tina. Then she became a teen, and now she's Teen Child Toddler Baby Tina. And I guess when she's an adult, will she be Adult Teen Child Toddler Baby Tina? Or will she just be Baby Tina? Because when she grows up, I'm going to just rename her Baby Tina if they don't call her Adult. Adult Tina would be kind of strange, right? TV Durin, my baby. I know. Durin is so cute. All right. We're on the Durin train. We're going all the way. Did you just install Alhaitham? No, I did not. But Alhaitham, like you have to be honest, right? We have to be honest. Does Alhaitham have the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius muscles? No. You know, he's a scholar. He's a gentleman and a scholar. I love Alhaitham, all right? I'm not insulting him. Like, but that's not Alhaitham. You need to look 3 times to find Arlecchino in the image. Really? Yeah, she's over here. Probably because you were too busy looking at this guy, right? So Arlecchino is coming back. I'm like looking at her outfit to see if there's any new details on it. Why is Aventurine holding a knife? Yeah, he does kind of look like it's like Aventurine. Yeah, for sure. You know, it's kind of funny. I think it looks like they kind of just copy and pasted these characters as like stickers, and then they just like tilted his all the way over there. If you look too closely, why would he be in that position? You know? Yeah, Durin's wings. I wonder if he'll like... I know that when he ults, he'll probably have his wings, right? If he could like do a little hover fly, that would be so cute. Like the way that Aoife can fly a little bit with Kakuku. Like that. If he could just like... with his wings would be so cute. Oh man, I'm looking forward to seeing his skip. It used to be Thor's day, but they gave it to Thurs. Poor Thor. He got downgraded. No, it's like Monday is Moon, right? Tuesday is... I don't know. Wednesday, I don't know. Thursday is Thor, right? Friday is for fries. I don't know. Saturday is Saturn, right? And then Sunday is the sun? I don't know. Do you guys know? I did know, but I forgot them all. Abs. Men. we gotta see his arms. I really need to see Varka's arms, because if it's gonna be an Ito... Let's zoom in on this. If this is gonna be an Ito noodle arm situation, Talons is gonna be disappointed. You see? Like, That's fabric, right? I don't know. And I want to actually see if his legs are like Ayato noodle legs too, or if they're more like Ridsley. This is getting weird now. We're into weird territory. But I can't wait to see Durin. I don't know. I would hope they look like not Ito. They look a little bit more substantial. We'll see. But yeah, I'm interested in this guy. If he has already shown up in the story, guys, don't tell me nothing. But yeah, very interested. And I want to know what the heck this thing is. Some kind of orb. Will it grant me mercy? The orb has decided to grant you mercy. Varka is so fine. We will see. We will see. I'm not holding out hope until we get the character model. Then we'll know for sure. The BA of the new guy is the boyfriend of Skirk's fee. Wait, really? The new guy? Okay. I won't look anything up. I will wait. But when the time comes, point them out to me, Patrick. Maybe when I'm left, if you're lock in. Alright, then let's lock in. He's supposed to be Varka. Official program and your birthday in the same day. Amazing. Yeah, your birthday is tomorrow. You know what awaits you. A birthday song and the question. You remember the question, right? You've been thinking about it? Brainstorming? Today's Xing-Shu's birthday. I was just listening to the Madoka Magica soundtrack last night, and I was thinking about Xing-Chu, because Xing-Chu is like Sayaka to me. When I first started playing a game, I went through and I saw Navia, because Jinxie joined me in co-op, like as soon as I started, really. And she was playing Navia, and I'm like, that is so Mami Senpai from Madoka. And then I saw... Where is he? So probably all the way down here, right? Xing-Chu, and I'm like, that's Sayaka. And then I figured that Chevy was Kyoko. I guess Deidre's Madoka. Skirk? Skirk wasn't out when I started playing, but I could see like Skirk or like Cloran. Or maybe even Raiden as Homura, right?
My parents.
I could see a lot of girlies being Raiden. All right, shall we play?
No
Do you
matter
want to
how
play
busy
a
life
game?
gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry.
This relay Paimon is between Nefer and Columbina.
Stack the plate up high, then squash it all down.
Ooh, yes, she is. Did you not notice she was
And
there?
walk down in one go.
She's like, you know, Mike Wazowski in Monsters Academy, Monsters University. Yeah, Monsters Inc. Right? That's the original. Whenever there's a picture of him, like there's something over it. There's nothing over her face, but she's not facing the camera. It's covering her butt. Can't see her butt. let's get into it. Okay, let's try to pronounce this. Chupacabra. Tajin. Chupacabra. This just works, I think. Duran got a tail, I heard, just saying. Does he? That'd be so cute. It would be adorable if you could see... You know how when Kinich bursts, you see this giant, the giant Kuhula How in the background? It'd be so cool if, like, when Duran bursts, you see, like, the outline of him in, like, full dragon form behind him, and him just being, like, cute baby Chibi in the front, you know? Chibi in the front, intimidating in the back. It'd be like if I stood in front of Talons, right? kind of vibe, right? I love Talons' minds, like opposing and yet complimentary at the same time aesthetics. Ineffa? Yellen Art says, thanks PP for the artwork. So it's fan art. Aww. That's cute. Did I ever show you guys Hong Pipi? Hong Pipi. You want to know what that is? I'm like too like unfocused right now. Hong Pipi. Okay, so Le Seraphim has like characters that represent them, and they have like merch for them too. And this is Hong Unche's character named Hong Pipi. And you saying Pipi just reminded me of that. It's a little duck. Isn't it cute? I have like on my light stick. I don't know why I was doing that. On my light stick back there, maybe I have some violent tendencies. It's got Sakura's little guy. Let's see. And its name is Sakuku. It's a little kitty with, I think, a headset. Because Sakura's a gamer. She's one of us guys. But Hong Pipi is so cute. And they have like ghosts and a cheetah and a dog.
Cognition module unstable.
Your mom made dinner?
Fresh.
Ooh.
It appears that it was accessed by an external
And
source.
those were like the leftovers?
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automaton.
Fatui. Who are you? Why are you doing this?
I am but a lowly service bot. But in the distant past, I was known by another name.
Like water baby that would be fine. Yeah. That's part of the sleep. You can see Varga's vision.
The 8th sovereign ruler. The priestess of...
Mine is Monday. Your birthday is Monday? Yay! We're gonna have 2 birthday days in a row on stream. Okay, Ducky, then you know the question. At a certain point, everyone's going to be asked the question several times, but that just means you get another chance to think it over. Like, maybe you want to amend your answer from last time, right?
The 8th Lord? You're Lianka's dragon mother?
How about GCD? How about we do it Friday, meaning tomorrow, after watching the live stream? That way, because I'll have more time to do it.
8th Lord. Were you not executed?
Executed?
Lianka rescued me, just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of the battle.
Because I don't have a huge long amount of time today. I think maybe, yeah, we'd only have time to like get through this story. We'll see.
Yes, Lianka changed your memory.
But I don't want to like skip Wednesday and then not like get this story done before the live stream, because that was my big goal. So in order to allow myself to like do that yesterday, I said, all right, you're not feeling well, but you're going to get through this. So make it work tomorrow. And this is why we're here.
How does forgetting everything protect me?
Because the curse placed on us
Mm.
triggered by certain memories. hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that cannot be removed.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
I just want good things for her.
Each time you yearn for
I want Aino to have been an ethical
each time
creator.
you feel yourself turning your back on the past. The pain tears you apart, doesn't it?
You're tearing me apart,
Truly
Lisa!
harbors pro-human sentiment. Then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
Oh no.
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevents you from finding a new home.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
We saw Barca's vision in the Nutcry video already.
Forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your mind from being crushed by the weight of the conflict within. But since you are rebooted, you began storing new memories and started finding the desire to belong emerge once more.
Aww.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or...
Talons! Hello, hello.
But that was as bad as it got.
How you doing today? How's your strawberry? Who's on the poster for Luna too?
Your name's Ineffa.
I know, so cute! Just hearing her voice. Ineffa!
So too has the excellent
Even in Chinese though, like whenever I see Ineffa now, I just hear the CN Aina going, Ineffa. It's so cute.
A lot to process.
Who actually cursed Ineffa? Why did they do it? Didn't you say you were cursed too? How come you remember everything?
Oh no. Automated defense
Priestess of
system
floral
activated.
candles and skyborn feathers.
Privileges overridden.
That's such a specific thing to be a priestess of.
The Fatui.
Hey!
Here's what you were saying.
It's gone silent.
What now? Find somewhere where the signal's better?
Must want us to go further in, right? Well, looks like there's no going back now anyway.
This is just a second.
Something about this is spooky to me. Is this gonna be scary?
There should be other routes out of the territory. Please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here. I must ensure your safe return.
I'll ensure your safe return. I'm the traveler.
Don't look at it like
You're the
that.
passenger princess on this ride, okay?
Safely too.
Whether that's back to Natlan or back to Notcry, you have people waiting for you in both
Yes,
places.
I too must return.
Why didn't I pull you when I had the chance? Oh, I'm playing as her. Okay.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Look at her when she's like in like fight mode. I love how her eyes glow like more cyan. Do you see that? And then that look of determination. She's so cute.
Do you really trust her, Lianka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins,
I'm trying to like
may be,
switch
has
characters,
the right
but
to freedom.
Headbutt! Look out below! Charge! Smash down! Yeah!
whenever we get 5 characters, not only do I find that I'm pressing number 4 to get to the 5th one, but I'm pressing number 3 to get to the 4th one. It always happens. It's like messing with my sense of distance. I don't know how to describe that. Like in relativity to the other characters, right? We got a book. Oh dear. All right. Let's try to read this. Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? That we have like more time to play with it, and I'm very excited. Live stream tomorrow. Need to get to work on pre-farming for Ineffa, so we're gonna find out more about her, right? Do you guys think after live stream tomorrow I'm gonna want to pull Ineffa, or do you think I'll be like okay? Anything could happen. Anything has been happening in this lunar stuff. Like I'm starting to want Durin. When am I ever like that excited for a boy character? Like ever. I got excited over Lalma, who I wasn't like interested in at first. Nefer is bleeping in and out of my radar. I'm not sure. How Kumilal Khan stormed into my laboratory in a fit of rage. He interrogated me, demanding to know if I had taught the humans how to use phlogiston. I assuaged his fury with quenipa berries and asked what had happened. According to his account, it seemed that a human colony near Kumkaraka has mastered the power of phlogiston and begun to expand. In the last 3 months, they've raised over 3 villages, sacrificed roughly 0 human victims, and clogged the river Slalom's very flow with discarded dookie. Their leader claims to be the successor of Chak, swearing to end the Age of Dragons and to unite the people of Natlanti under a single banner. Ish Rokratik Obala Ka Alahun quelled the uprising in 2 days. The would-be conqueror was drowned in his own bath by the most favored... what a way to go! By his most favored consort. Captive turned killer. What did you expect? Leaderless, the tribe collapsed into an internecine strife. What does that word mean? Okay, native English speaker, perfect score on reading and writing on my SAT. I don't know what that word means. Internecine. Destructive to both sides in a conflict, as in the region's history of savage internecine warfare.
Internecine.
Internecine. Again, Genshin, like, why do you do this to us? Yet the secrets of phlogiston had already spread, now utterly beyond containment. If you, my lord, with your tender heart, have not sanctioned this folly, then the only one mad enough to dare would be... a how? Or a what? I'm reading this as a how, but it's a wow. Did not finish his sentence, muttering under his breath as he left. Truth be told, he likely concerns himself little about humans mastering phlogiston. His fury stems solely from the crudeness of their methods, a blasphemy against his life's work. But I care. I cannot comprehend why Kukulkan, for it must be him after all, no other would do such a foolish thing, would hand phlogiston over to the humans. I can understand his antipathy for these tiny life forms, brought by the usurper from beyond the sky, but I cannot comprehend his use of this method to lure them into destroying themselves. It is like handing a rusty knife to a wailing infant, all too vicious and all too cruel. That would be, knife crab? Imagine that. Knife crab, but with a baby. Not good. What outcome could he possibly expect, save for suffering and death? I met with Kukulkan in private and asked him about his intentions. As usual, he remained enigmatic and aloof. He coldly denied all accusations. He claimed that I was not truly concerned about how this matter harmed the interests of dragonkind, and that an opportunistic attempt to grab power drove my belief in such absurd slander. So infuriated was I that I burst into laughter. After refuting his accusations with a few choice words and without even finishing my he didn't even finish his quenipa berries! Babe, what's wrong? You've hardly touched your quenipa berries! He is always like this. He scorns his kin, mocks his bloodline, and never shares his thoughts with other dragons, yet he resents them for failing to understand him. But if he refuses to speak his mind, how could anyone ever fathom what he truly intends? Our sovereign's indulgence towards him knows no bounds, so much that he can no longer distinguish right from wrong. Whether his actions were just or misguided, the sovereign would always respond with gentle agreement. And precisely because of this, his unease only grows deeper. No matter which path he takes, he is always met with the same tender light, leaving him utterly lost as to which road he truly walks. In the end, his suspicions toward his kin are nothing but reflections of his self-doubt. I pity him. Wow. Priestess's records. So is this the lady that's been talking to us? The priestess of candles made out of the feather flower clan, huh?
Barrier, just like the one back at the entrance. Careful!
Ah! That was scary. What do I do? Maybe I can hide. Oh, okay.
Like the one back at the entrance.
I didn't see this little nook before. Run!
The curse will bring you pain.
Outrun the barriers like Sonic.
Crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
Mother. Wow, watch out for that.
You will forget everything for a while.
Radishes.
Memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it. They'll be...
That doesn't sound so good. Wow, okay. That was scary. Can I go over there? No, okay. I can only go down here. Whee! Kapow! This is Bressa for the serious moments. Bressa for all the serious moments. All right, more reading. Do you guys like my reading? We're having fun here. You just got Chaska to friendship level 10. Hey! It's a hoot nanny. 11 more days till I max out Flynn's friendship. He's just hit level 7. Wow. Sheesh. That's Luna for you, though. Maybe Act 1 will make you want her. You think? You think? You secured twice tickets this morning, but also, yeah, I think you're probably going to want Neffer. Alright. Alright. The thing that makes me not want to pull Neffer is the temptation to then remove Nahida from my Lunar Bloom team and my cabbage. You know, Farmer Jim. The cabbage life, right? And yeah, yo, you got twice tickets. I just went to see La Seraphim like last month, and I did see Twice. Was it 2023? They went on tour here. I'm surprised that Twice is like legendary, right? That was one of the best concerts of like K-pop concerts that I've ever been to. Was the Twice concert. The Seraphim is my favorite like group right now, so they definitely are the best concert that I've been to now so far. But Twice, like, you are gonna have fun if you've never seen them live before. They are legends for a reason, right? Have so much fun. I saw like how many places they're going to as well, and they like totally deserve it. Totally deserve it. But I don't know if I'm gonna get tickets myself, just because last time trying to get Twice tickets was so nerve-wracking. It was like one of the hardest tickets to get. And these were like huge arenas they were playing at too. Ooh. But yeah, did you get good seats? Do you have like a bias in Twice? There's so many girls, right? It's hard to pick because they're all so funny. Pretty sure it is a How, but How forgot his old name or something. Oh, okay. It's like hard to imagine a How as anything other than like the little brat that he is right now. It's really hard. Like you're saying at some point this guy had dignity. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh, we got a shout out for T, right? You know, I actually have to add Farmer Jim, like you be a streaming, huh? Let me make sure. Am I following you? And let me add you to my little groupo of people that get shouted out. Yeah. This is like the thing that made my life so much easier. Is man. Having this be automatic is the best thing ever. Here we go. Okay. Perfect. All right, you're all set then. Have it automatically shout out people when they talk in chat is like the best thing ever when you have ADHD as a streamer. Okay. The consequences of the phlogiston theft worsen by the day. Most of the other rulers allow humans to use phlogiston to kill and conquer each other, some even encouraging them to commit more atrocities. The atrocities make her hot. They seem to see this as an effective means of controlling the human population, or perhaps they derive mere amusement from it. The flood of refugees surging northward grows ever larger, and the tidings they bring grow ever more horrifying. The chieftain of Kachopinik offer his daughter in marriage to the leader of the Kulua, hoping to win their allegiance. Yet the Kulua cut out her wart. She had a wart, okay? They cut it out because it was on her foot and it was bothering her. Sacrificed her to Hello Kitty and marched in unison, like a marching band, upon their villages, for their food stores were more abundant. They do not understand how we extract vitality from blood, yet they ape our ways nonetheless, offering up meaningless slaughter to their imagined gods. I spoke with Kemonel. Even she felt the pang of reluctance, though her pity was not for humans, but for her own kin, now reduced to mere beasts. More and more humans have begun taming bishops, turning them into tools of slaughter, for even stripped of their intellect, their claws and fangs still rend flesh with ease. Thus, Kemonel has sought to ally with those humans who yearned for peace, hoping to harness their souls to weave an eternal, blissful dream realm for the dragons of her domain. Even the unfortunate fallen might shed the forms that imprison them and find happiness and solace within this dream. It's not an unfeasible plan, but her approach would inevitably weaken the oversight of human settlements, inviting greater suffering upon these frail creatures who have come from beyond the skies. The sorrow of humankind stems from their lack of hierarchy. Dragons are born to submit to their superiors and command their inferiors. Even if I appeared before them in human guise, they would instantly catch my scent, recognize my station, and obey my orders. For it is the law carved into their blood, their path ordained by nature, for the weak to revere the strong, offspring to follow their sire, and subjects to serve their sovereign. How very Confucian. But humans are different. Humans are born to deceive their betters, torment weaker kin, and even betray entire clans, or slaughter the very blood that gave them life, for nothing but selfish gain. Their eyes reflect no path that belongs to them, or if they did, they shall doubtless invent endless excuses to forsake said path. Without proper guidance and restraint, they repeat the same atrocities, never learning from their past misdeeds. On that last point, are they wrong? Some of this is very interesting, actually. Like, these two cultures colliding and really not understanding the other, and it kind of reminds me of the, like, conquistadors' depiction of the Aztecs versus the Aztecs' own beliefs about who they were and who the Spanish were, right? What is the truth here? Maybe somewhere in the middle between both of these different accounts, right? All defilement of life is blasphemy, an unforgivable stain upon our sovereign's honor. Thus, only by elevating humans to stand on equal footing with dragons, forcing them to learn the necessity of the weak kneeling to the strong, and the meaning of their ordained path, can their capacity for violence be utterly purged. Sounds like fascism, right? It is an idea that has yet to come to pass. If the Reaver from beyond the sky can seal off an entire planet to force humanity into their imposed order, then why might I not seal off my domain in turn? Let it become an impervious refuge. Let nothing within depart, and nothing without enter. A closed, ordered system where life's futures may be sculpted without flaw. Let this plan be named Xibalba, a title borrowed from the humans of my domain, their primitive myths whispering of an underworld. Should it succeed, neither the sovereign rulers nor the abyssal foe shall be able to breach its sealed laws. A fitting title for an incorruptible sanctuary. The king's waking days grow rarer, and so too do our chances of commune with him. He approved Kemonel's plan as well as my own. Like Kukulkan, I grow perplexed. What path may bring true joy to our sovereign? What kind of path may allow this land to prosper for 10,000 years to come? I do not know. The Xibalba project is progressing smoothly, but even if it were progressing perfectly, I could not convince myself. If the hierarchy of power has failed to ease our sovereign's suffering, if I cannot, by the wisdom he granted me, fathom how to truly please him, then by what right do I dare ordain a path for all other lives? Perhaps I need to observe the humans more, the humans who have yet to be tainted by their laughable traditions. If there truly is still hope, then... This is very interesting. And this was during the time of the dragons, like being actual dragons before they became Saurians. I guess I would love to see a visual of the timeline of this, just to like fully let it sink in how much time passed between. Like, at what point? Like, I know that they became Saurians from dragons, but there was a process, right? How long did that take, you know? Your first concert? Really? You know, I will say, to fully enjoy a concert, you should get some ear protection. You should get some ear protection. I always have, like, little earplugs in when I go to concerts, because not only is it actually really bad for your hearing and the health of your hearing throughout your life? Like, how many like boomers now cannot hear as well because they went to all these like really loud rock concerts, right? In the era of the hippie. So over the long term, but also in order to just like not be in pain while you're there, it can be a lot. Not just like the music itself, but people screaming. And at Twice concerts, people don't just scream. For some reason, when Dion's on stage, people go, ooh, 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 ooh. And when there's thousands of people doing that, you're going to be holding your hands up to your ears from the crowd anyway. So get yourself some earplugs. I wonder if they're going to do the same thing as like last concert, where they all had like solo stages too. That was a lot of fun.
You doing okay, Ineffa? You keep spacing out.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error and then terminates at the crucial moment.
Do you need to stop and rest for a moment?
Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, perhaps I'll find a way to fully repair myself.
So does Ineffa like not sleep?
Some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration.
Would you guys like enjoy that? Would you guys like to like never have to sleep, or would sleeping be like that guilty pleasure you wouldn't want to give up?
Over there. We can use the access.
You have a pair of loops? Yeah, I use loops too. I got them before my trip to Japan last year, and they were so helpful in the really big, really loud like subway stations. Like, not all of them were like this, but like some of the main ones, like Shinjuku, Shibuya, like those area, so loud. You can't even hear yourself think. Also, it's really nice when I really hate like motorcycles, like ripping, like people with those like really loud muffly cars and like motorcycles. I wear my loops when I'm like just walking outside because of that. Like that always like really startles me. Look at this little guy. It's so cute. It's so cute. Look at his face. I want one of you. Can I have you? In Italian, the days of the week are... Oh, so this is sort of like in French too. We call lundi, lunedì, martedì. Marte is Mars, yes. Mercoledì, Wednesday, Mercury. Ah. Jove, as in Jupiter, right? They in the Roman pantheon, she's called Jove, right? By Jove, you know? Venerdì, Venus. Okay, so it is okay, but I don't know why in English we decided to take some from like the Roman god pantheon and some from the Nordic. We just were like, we like that guy Thor. Let's name a day after him instead. Domenica and Pluto. Okay.
Ah, is that the 8th Lord talking? So, you can take control of different machines.
And it's very similar to French. Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche.
No, this is just an ordinary service bot responsible for access management.
You streaming? You've been working on getting your energy up the past 2 hours after a very busy day as you got the Klee event to do. Okay. The Klee event, I will say, is super quick and easy. So don't worry about like not having the the spoons for it. It is... You don't even have to read. You do not even have to read the directions, and you'll probably be fine. Oh my gosh! It's the Dragon Express! This place, can we just take a second and just appreciate the panorama? The fact that that's just like a broken like TV screen or something over there. Wish I could like zoom in. Give me some binoculars. It's gorgeous. And this is just one domain for one little quest. Harkening back to like the Broken Sky theme too. This reminds me a lot of like last year's summer event.
Of cascading colors. Ahead is the research facility built by Administrator 1.
Whoa, did you see I just glitched out for a second?
Administrator 1. Administrator 2.
Am I even like physically here right now? Or is this like database, living in the database, so whoa, that kind of thing?
Once belonged to your mother.
It's just
You just stream it, yeah, stream it. I get high, generally just love you.
precious about it.
I figured. I looked at your channel. I was like, oh my god, they stream too.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this
I appreciate that though. But I found out.
status. Danger.
Sometimes like people will come in here and I will just not know for months and months and months. I'll be like, what? Why did you tell me this whole time?
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
No.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left.
It's so
She
cool.
and I can handle it.
This also gives me Zelda Breath of the Wild vibes. I mean, it's a big mechanical dragon, but it looks like those dragons flying in the sky, right? I need to finish Tears of the Kingdom.
Arriving at the
I stopped in the middle of a puzzle that I just could not figure out and was too lazy to go like look it up. And that was like before I even started streaming. So it's been a bit. It's been a bit. So the longer time that passes, the harder it is to go back to it, right? Because you're like, what even was I doing? Do I need to just start over?
What was that? Get over there and check it out.
Visual timeline would be great. Yeah, we need somebody to make one. We need our lore keepers to get on it so that us, honestly, I want to get deep into the lore of this game.
Please come with me.
I want to be that person that knows all of the, like, esoteric... You only know this if you've read,
There's nobody here. Probably just some server
this
spots.
card that nobody has in the TCG or something. You know what I mean? Those people, I look up to you guys so much. But I just cannot hold that amount of information in my mind because it's filled with a bunch of other junk.
Phew.
Like stupid facts. And I need to clear those out first. Wish I could just like drag them
Where to go, Ineffa?
to the recycle bin. But you never know when you might need them again. And then put all the lore in and keep it in.
I think I've been this way before.
I'm not in control of what I remember. I think I saw this meme and it was, oh man, it was Charlie, that meme of him with like the board with all the lines connecting, and he's like, and it was like my autism in charge of oh god, need to find it. Of research. Yes. When your autism is in charge of doing the research and your ADHD is in charge of keeping track of it. We're fighting. There's two wolves.
Take us to the other side of the square.
It's the worst. That's why I want to like make a compilation. Like I like need to have a little book for myself. I'm gonna guess I need to indwell here, right? Or maybe not, just because I have Varessa. She'll take care of this for me, right? Why not? Indwell. A little cheeky indwelling. Okay, let's get out of here, though. Cute.
Heads up! It's justice o'clock! Charge!
Because we got water in here.
Final warning! Quick as a flash! Start the clock!
Let's see Ineffa burst.
Annihilation mode.
Hell yeah, switch phasers to kill! Get out of the water. Wait, is there something cool over here first, though? Chests? No, this is the way I came. Okay. See, I can't even remember which way I just came in. Help. Go. That's why I need mini-maps. If the game doesn't have a mini-map, I get really sad. Can I open? Open door. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Wee-woo. Whoa. Thought I was gonna never get out of there.
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access.
Drainage?
So it's on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Ah! Looking. Bishops are also evolved from dragons. So the humans at that point also tamed dragons, right? They seem to have domesticated them. This way? Can I go up there? Wait. It's like, wait a second. How am I gonna get up there? Elevator.
Drop your weapons!
Let's heal her. Ear protection is good. Sometimes you can get ear protection at a concert. Yes. It's so crazy whenever you see like a baby at a concert too and they have no ear protection.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to.
First of all, why is the baby here anyway? They're not gonna remember this. Like, you've probably spent a lot of money on that ticket anyway. Like, you couldn't get a babysitter.
I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins.
It's like the worst environment for a baby, and you don't even have ear protection on them. Like, what are you doing?
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical weapons for you to find?
Sus!
It's a possibility.
I hope not. I don't want Ineffa to lose her, innocence, you know?
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms...
Hello, Ghosty! How you doing today?
The last time you reported in,
I'm better. I'm better because you're here.
We needed to lure her further out. That's why we created that little kerfuffle.
A kerfuffle?
It's unfortunate that your wife got injured.
I've ever been to 2 concerts in my life, but I have tinnitus in one ear. Yeah, and especially, like, I have lost my hearing completely before. And I am so lucky that it has come back and with no long-term effects. But maybe they just haven't manifested yet. Like, maybe once I get old, I'm gonna be cooked anyway because I lost my hearing from this terrible, like, eardrum explosion that I had when I was 15, right? So I want to, like, give myself the best fighting chance to not be, huh? What did you say? When I'm, like, 80, you know?
This time? No. No more.
Yeah, I was deaf for almost 2 months when I was 15.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract.
Yeah, I had a gnarly... My eardrums exploded. They exploded. And I went on all kinds of, like, antibiotics for that, and nothing helped. I ended up in the hospital. I needed to get a spinal tap, which is, like, apparently one of the worst pains you can ever have. I had this, like, brain scan done, and during this whole thing, like, I couldn't understand what was going on because I couldn't hear what the doctors were saying, right?
Your job will be done when you deliver what you
It was really scary.
Our agreement was that you would bring her here, not just to Natlan, but to this facility.
And I was also, like, really sick during it too because it was very painful as well, and nothing was helping for the pain, right? I was on like Vicodin, like every day. I am really lucky. Really lucky. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, we got a posture check and a stretch too. Like the only thing I did during that time period, like I missed school. I didn't go to school, obviously. But the only thing that I was mentally like able to do because I was just in pain all the time was watch SpongeBob. I watched like every SpongeBob episode there ever was. I have so many SpongeBob quotes locked and loaded. It changed my psyche. Yeah. It was an interesting time. Yeah, don't forget to pack your loops. I am always like so mad when I don't have mine, but I put them in like I put my loops in this cute little My Melody like zipping. It's a little case that can like go around your bag strap. So I always have it in there and I always put it on whatever bag I'm using so that I know I have them. It's a visual, like it's in your face. I know it like whether I have it on my bag or not because it's like bright pink My Melody, my favorite character. So if I don't have that, I'm like, we don't leave the house unless I got that on my bag, you know?
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years.
10 years!
Enough for you people.
I trusted you. I loved you. I liked your hair. I'm getting a phone call. Okay, hello. Sorry, I just got a phone call from I'm getting my hair cut on Saturday, and so they just called me to say, "Hey, we just moved locations just in case you don't know that because you're gonna go to the wrong place." So that is good to know. All right. Sorry about that. Don't want to go to the wrong place.
Louse. You ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Us.
Louse.
One single way we made life difficult.
Gulebu.
Town. Look at you. You've managed to start a business. Got yourself a family.
If they're gonna... Okay, I can understand this guy. He's got a child. Not child, but a child. And he's got to protect his family. Not that this is justified, but he's not evil. We'll put it that way.
And after that,
you wouldn't sleep if you could?
in your position, I'd say that sounds like a...
What about not eat? What if you never had to eat and you just don't eat? Like a vampire, right? A vampire can't eat food. They can only eat blood. But you don't have to like kill people and eat their blood. You just don't have to eat. And you don't eat. I kind of, the thing is, I love the feeling of a nap, you know? But I hate feeling tired. And if I had to choose between never sleeping and like never having to sleep, think about how much extra time I would have. But also, then would you still get the same would you ever get like any amount of tired, you know? It's kind of hard to like, would relaxing even have pleasure in it, right? I don't know. Ineffa kind of sleeps. I won't say more than that just in case it's a spoiler. Okay, maybe she's got to recharge her little batteries or something.
If another staged attack on your family is out of the
You want loops, the ones that Call Me Chris sometimes mentions in her videos, as they also work with exercise moving around without falling out. I'm gonna have to try using them while like exercising. I usually like listen to music like if I go for like a runner or something, and I don't have anything in when I'm like dancing, right? I think it would depend. Like maybe if you have like, you can get sweat, right? If you have a lot of sweat that like will drip into it, it might make it pop out, right? Maybe wearing a sweatband would help. But I don't know do you know what they're called? Because that would be interesting to me.
Me?
This
is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology.
I would say though, the loops,
privileges from this territory,
if you wear them for hours and hours on end, they will start to like hurt a little bit. So like if when I go with my family to our little cabin that we rent for the week on Hyttetur, the Norwegian word for it, in the summer, the walls don't actually go up to the ceiling, and so if my dad starts snoring, I can't sleep. I use the loops in then. However, by the morning, my ears are kind of like achy. And you have to be very careful too, if you are prone to ear infections too, to always keep, if you're wearing them a lot, always keep them clean and like disinfect them from time to time, so that you're not like making that worse, right? Because you do not want to get ear infections. If you're prone to getting ear infections, you know how painful they are, right?
It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology.
So he just referenced Marionette, right? Who is Sendrone. So Sendrone is working up some mischief in here in Nudcry. Maybe she is the one of the antagonists.
Shake them off and get her while she's alone.
Mandag, Tidsdag, Onsdag, Torsdag, yeah. Fredag, Lørdag, Sondag. So, okay, where I'm seeing Torsdag, is Fredag like Freya or Frigga? That's where I'm seeing that from English. Torsdag, Onsdag. Onsdag might sort of be Wednesday, right? Mondag for sure. Sondag is Sunday. Yeah. Lørdag, I don't see. I think we definitely get that from Latin, right? With the Saturday. Tuesday. Okay, yeah, that's Tuesday. Tuesday, innit? You get to log in, spend 120 energy a day event to getting your key to C1. That's so cute. Are you gonna pull Alice, T?
Think we won't be watching you.
I can't do it.
Zhuoshin.
Sorry. What did you
Integrity.
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life so many times. It would be the ultimate betrayal.
I knew it. I knew in my heart you couldn't be bad.
Her in the eyes and act like everything's still okay.
I'll save you.
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you?
No, just, you know, a father. That's what a father would do.
You're fooling no one.
Log Horizon theme. I like Log Horizon. The cleric selected for that event showed me that I don't have a C2 Clee. Uh-oh. Why not?
The termination clause.
I think it's time.
The Terminator.
We parted ways.
Huh?
Yeah, it's Ineffa's story. Just a shame I didn't manage to get Wonder when he was on the other banner. Tried so hard to get Llama with no luck.
Huh.
You know?
Ineffa, Traveler.
There's someone else waiting for you out there. There's another character. And that's the one that you gotta get. You have a lot to answer for, but that can wait. You have to get back for Adita and Amu.
The 11th Lord. And the Variable. We were hoping you might show up.
Wait, the controller. Without that, you...
You.
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
Oh no, I'm trapped.
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you entered these ruins.
Monologuing.
Your job is finally done. With you here, it was far easier to infer their location.
You were playing me for a fool this whole time.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out.
Oh, the poor intern who had to voice act this.
All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
What are you gonna do to us?
Needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight, especially not with Natlan's Tumaini.
Hermione.
All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler, to lead us further inside.
The former sovereign ruler.
But we seem to have reached the center already.
She's got like so much karmic destiny. Like Madoka. Breath of the Wild I played several times, but Tears of the Kingdom I only got halfway. Why do you think that is? I think I just got so distracted by all the fun things we could do with the side content of it. And I do that a lot. I did that a lot with Breath of the Wild too. I took my time. I wanted to experience like the whole of the game before I finished it. It took me a long time. A long time. But I eventually got myself back on track. But I made for myself like an outline. I had a game plan. I've started Breath of the Wild way later than it released. So I looked online, like what order should I do the like 4 corners of the world in basically to get the best experience, right? And I followed that. So I had a game plan. So I played Tears of the Kingdom. I started the day it came out, didn't have that, and just kind of floundered around. I think it's really helpful for me to have a reminder of like where you're going, where you've been. Have a little diary would be nice for your gameplay.
That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition
requires you to maintain it, which is the hard part, right?
That gives access to the core.
I will cooperate. Let the traveler Paimon and Duoxin go.
You never know! These are bad people! Don't trust them!
No.
They're only here because of me. Besides, this is what I want. I need to see the rest of this territory.
You're
and find out who I
Ineffa.
am.
Something I really love about Genshin is that they don't force the dubbers to like go along with the mouth movements of the character. I think that's a big reason why I have never enjoyed dubs as much as I've enjoyed just watching it in the original language with subtitles. Because they are forcing themselves to fit into this box, and I think you're losing something in translation from the localization anyway, but it's even harder when you're also limiting yourself to only talking when the character's mouth is open.
How do we know you
Which is, it's easier to do in video games to not be beholden by that, because you could just, I can let this last as long as I have to make this guy say as much as he needs to or as little as he needs to. I can drag out this scene.
Yeah.
In animation, you can't just like pause it
Hungry for the next 3 days.
while the English dubber just yaps and yaps and yaps, right?
You'll need charging eventually.
Before I go, they may have left a trail.
But yeah, Genshin has like changed my mind about
we need is reinforcements showing up.
dubs, but really only for games, I think.
This is all my fault.
Anime, I'm still like, I don't know. It's really hard. You have to be on top of your game. Beep, beep.
Huh?
You didn't get a Switch until 2021, so you're literally late to game. Yeah, I didn't get a Switch until Animal Crossing New Horizons came out. So it took me a while to do Breath of the Wild.
Impossible. Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back.
The level of Lorekeepers are incredible. I know. I just want to be them.
Hold tight.
New Paimon. Was so cute.
It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down.
Tear down this wall! The German Unity Day was a week ago. You have a whiteboard next to your PS5 for lore stuff, so you have an idea of the connections. I started doing this thing, which is kind of harder when I'm like streaming the story, right? But I started keeping like a little sticky note thing when I come across things, especially names that I think I might need to remember later. So like Five Sinners of Canria is on there. Rhine Daughter, I have written Betray of Dainsleif, created Albedo, Sertologi, Betray of Dainsleif, Skirk's Master, right? Verderfolnir, The Vinster King, Transcendent Beings, like Loom of Fate, like buzzwords and stuff that are going to keep coming up, that I think are going to keep coming up, that I know I tend to forget their place in the lore. But it's been a while since I added to that list, so it's just hard to do that while also streaming and also chatting. And if I was playing this game off stream, that list would be a lot more
No damage to report.
pumped up. Plus, I would feel less like bad about looking stuff up as I go. I just rely on you guys to jog my memory when I lose track of stuff. I wish I could be the one that jogs other people's memories, though. You'd use canon in my brain to get the cobwebs out. Literally, same. Yeah, you just went well when you got Moo Moo Girl. Moo Moo Girl's cute. I have ADHD symbols and giant robots. Are the giant robots also wolves? Beep beep.
Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? Well, isn't that
Beep beep.
convenient?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly.
This is scary.
We put all their resources into keeping you trapped. It gave me a brief.
Yeah, Klee exploded my eardrum. Can you believe it? You once lost your hearing due to a cold? Yeah, I had a cold, and I went in an airplane, and I couldn't hear that much. Like, I felt like I was in a fishbowl. The flight attendant noticed that I like couldn't understand her. I couldn't hear her. Whereas at the beginning of the flight, I could hear her perfectly. And she's like, what you should do is take your fingers and then plug up your nostrils and then blow out. Like, blow out through your nose. And it popped my ears back to normal. That helped, but no,
Sorry about me. I'll just
was actually on a plane when my eardrums just completely burst. They exploded. It was not fun.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
Must have been the mix of the air pressure, and then I had an infection deep inside my ear canals, both of them, that I didn't know about. Like, I never felt sick. The next day, woke up screaming pain. And stayed like that for a couple months. It was amazing because I was at like an ear doctor and we did all these like hearing tests during the entire time. And I couldn't hear Jack until I finally was healed. And then they said, no, your hearing is perfect now. So it's not at any lasting damage that we can see now. So I am super lucky that happened. They don't look hostile though. Are they saluting?
Down here, all is under my control.
They're not your enemy.
Human. They will take you somewhere safe to hide.
Ineffa. Traveler. Good luck.
He's got to go get to his family.
Lord, do you now recall the path you once chose?
I just feel like I'm Matt Smith right now, the 11th Lord. This is 11.
I think this is where I was born.
Where's Amelia Pond?
But why? This is your territory.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born.
Bow ties are cool. I saw a pic of a Disney World t-shirt on Instagram with Dory. I love Dory from Finding Nemo that said, I won't remember any of this. And I thought that's what happened when people take their toddlers there. Wait, that's what happens when I would go there too. I need to like take photos and stuff of vacations and whatnot. Even though I'm so bad at remembering to do so. Otherwise, I will not remember any of it. any of it. No, Dory. Did you ever watch Finding Dory? Had me sobbing.
Human, you once
She's
asked
like one
to
of my
place the
favorite
curse on
Disney
the
characters.
11th Lord.
Pond.
The answer is
Am I Amelia and is Paimon Rory? Or is Paimon Amy and I'm Rory? What do you think is more likely?
Myself?
after a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived.
Rory.
You are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of dragon kind.
That's another clue I'm innocent. It was you. It was Ghosty.
Gone. With no
Yeah, so I need that t-shirt, Melody. I need that t-shirt like yesterday.
What were you to do? Strike back at
My mom was like, "Huh, what did you say when she was in her late 40s?"
or search for a new
So my mom too, but honestly, I just think she like. I got my ADHD from my mom. Okay, she doesn't know she has it, but I do. I just think she doesn't listen.
Finally, your mind split into two.
I need people when they like are like talking to me or addressing me, and there's like a possibility that they could be talking to someone else. I need them to like refer to me first, so I know. All right, time to lock in. They're talking to you, because otherwise I'm gonna be like, you're gonna have to repeat all of that.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish.
Yeah, I think loops do have different sizes. They do. I think it's better to err on the side of smaller than you need. But the thing with the loops, what you need to do is the way you put them on with like the loop part towards the front of your ear, and then you twist them so the loop is towards the back of your ear, like catching on like this little dip in there. And that's how you get the best like seal.
Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former
Genshin in the retirement home, she's still catching up and not dry. It's kind of wacky to think that like when we're in the retirement home, we're gonna be gaming. What kind of games do you think we're gonna be playing? You know? We're not just gonna like stop gaming and start taking care of bonsai when we're old. Like we're still gonna be gamers. We're just gonna be like really bad. You can choose the size of the part that goes in your ear canal. The loop itself is just one size, but it sits outside your ear. Yeah, the little like the nub that goes in can change the size. My roommate's girlfriend called him yesterday. He picked up and said, "Hello, Walgreens." I hate picking up. I hate phone calls. Like they're the worst thing ever. Everybody knows like don't call me. I won't call you. Just text me. But if I get a phone call, I'm always like, what do I say? Right. You just have to say hello and then let them do the talking.
Very well. If you wish to as all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
That's dragon speak, huh?
Then
hey, Grandma, have you seen the new character? She's like, what? Speak louder. I can't hear you.
what happened to the sovereign ruler?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be like getting scammed buying like the Apple gift cards. And I'm not gonna have money to swipe on my characters. No.
That part of her mind.
My grandniece said that she needed to get out of jail, so I gotta send her these Apple gift cards.
Years ago.
So, she's gone. Without a trace.
Yes.
Gone for good.
Although the curse she placed upon you yet survives.
If I don't require sleep, I could do so much more things. What if you could like turn it on and be like, okay,
To affect you to this day.
today I'll take a nap. It just feels right.
So that's what that thing is. A
You wish we could be
curse on the
like
sovereign ruler.
sea turtles, I think, or like a lot of like oceanic mammals can kind of keep parts of them asleep, parts of them awake, so that they can go back up and breathe. They're called Raycon. Oh, I had those earbuds, but I lost one, so now I only have one. It sucks.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Ineffa survived?
This reminds me of the little buddy quest that we did in Uchkanatlan, with the dragon part and the human part also being severed.
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. A fusion of phlogiston and information.
You're gonna pull for Alice? Good, you have to. You have to.
In the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. In human terms, they would almost be considered as separate individuals.
Interesting.
But in order to truly
Funny thing is, they say that they'll wait it out till we start, but these guys tend to forget I have enough food in my bag to feed the entirety of Tevat plus Veressa for decades. Say hello, welcome in, hello, hello.
Located here, just as I was before you.
Luna would be fine. We'd all be like done after a day, but Luna would be fine. But the thing is, like, I have a lot of one type of food, but it's not the kind of food I would want to eat.
My knowledge and memories, rescuing me from the brink of destruction.
So how come you remember all this, and how come Ineffa has forgotten everything?
Because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was
No, it's complete. She's got Aino.
And the Flower Feather clan became more hesitant to act. Leonka sealed these.
Didn't get my Switch Lite until Pokemon Sword and Shield were re-released with the DLC on the cartridge.
That is, but I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need, waiting for the day that Ochkanatlan would fall, and you would return.
Wow, that's a long time.
Wolf's piloting giant wolf robots. You may be onto something. Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? Plus, it would be much more like. Maybe the controls and stuff would be more intuitive, right? If you are already a wolf, you don't have to learn how to pilot a robot that's based on like a human design. It's already wolf, you know? You're quadrupedal.
When the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privileges, plunder my territory.
Plunder?
The automatons into a frenzy. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup.
Blood of the nose thing is an old trick I learned when I had ear issues at 9. Still a painful process. Yeah, chewing, so like getting some gum. Apparently, opening your mouth like as wide as you can help too.
And once you are whole,
but yeah, sometimes I even get that like ear popping thing like on the elevator.
Open a route back to the surface.
I don't get it.
If you are ready to continue down the path you started all those years ago, then proceed further into the depths, where I will be waiting for you.
I guess we gotta go forward.
Whew, that was a lot to take in. Let's see if
Spoilers.
we can wrap our head around all that. So,
I'm about to do Name of the Doctor in my rewatch.
Goodbot, half Badbot. Then, Badbot cursed Goodbot, so whenever Goodbot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches. Meaning, the only way that Ineffa can avoid the pain is to keep forgetting everything.
It also reminds me of Shadowheart. You know, the curse from Shar. And the whole forgetting stuff, right?
Better at this kind of thing. Wait, you did mean that as a compliment, right?
Always.
Malfunction. Belonging. It fits my hypothesis. And it seems to explain all my erratic behavior and cognition.
In that case, shall we keep going? Like
She's such an interesting character. Because you can feel like the emotion in what she's saying. And then she just immediately switches gears. Back into like analysis robot, right?
The Fatui still have control of the upper levels.
We'll be in the retirement home, still waiting for Elder Scrolls 6.
Territory.
No, and it'll come out and you won't be able to play it because you'll be like, what's this? How do I move my mouse again?
That, I want to know
The UI won't make any sense.
Maybe then, I will finally know where I belong.
Your eyes won't be what they used to. I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to it because I can tell that there's going to be a lot more like accessibility features when we're all in like the retirement home,
I
because all of the gamers are aging at the same time, so we're all gonna be like, we need accessibility features, and then we'll finally, I don't know, we'll knock on their door with our canes, and force them at cane point to put accessibility features in. Can you have just played along?
Contract that all terms are to expire in the event of my death. That means my family would no longer be at risk. They're hardly the most scrupulous people in the world, but they do keep their word when it comes to contract stuff. And in any
As far
case,
as you know.
dead, it wouldn't be worth them going after my wife and daughter. Not worth the risk of getting on the wrong side of the Flower Feather clan. Or maybe the real reason I didn't play along was I'm tired of pretending to be someone I'm not. I'm gonna rest here for a while.
It is tiring.
Longer, then get to somewhere safe. Please, just go on without me. I've been enough of a burden to you already. Not to mention Ineffa. Oh, and I grabbed some supplies before I set off.
I already alluded that. All right. Redemption arc has been. I'll take that apology. I'll take it. Will Ineffa take it? Yeah, she probably will too. Why do I just sit here and take that?
Hurry up, Brassa! It's justice o'clock!
Crazy.
Final warning! Controlled breathing.
Kind of want to just like let her do its work and see how long it takes it to kill it. But we are in a little bit of a time crunch today, huh?
It's justice o'clock!
It's a goal. Hello, administrator. Did they just bow to me? That was cool. Once Genshin dies, I'm gonna give up gaming for good. Wait, are you... Do you mean that, Luna? No more gives? What if Genshin dies and then they come out with Genshin 2? Electric Boogaloo.
Identity confirmed.
Retirement homes gotta be equipped with super fast Wi-Fi in the future to accommodate 80-year-old gamers. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna make it look like we have really fast Wi-Fi. They're gonna put on a stream of a game that like is, and the mouse and keyboard aren't connected, and it's a POV, right? So you're gonna be thinking you're doing all this stuff, and you're actually not. I'm a god tier gamer. Okay, Grandma, time for your sponge bath. It's like when I was a kid, I did this to my brother. I took a screenshot of his PC like desktop with all the icons and stuff on it.
You're the 8th Lord?
And then I set that as his desktop background.
Floral candles and
And then I deleted all his shortcuts. And I was like in his room, he came home. He tries clicking on like one of his games. Nothing's happening. You know, it took him so long to figure that out. That was my biggest brain moment, and I've never like reached that peak ever again.
I see the
Arctic, hello, welcome in. Enjoy your black currant. Yeah, you like that? Man. I honestly think he wasn't even that mad. I think I gained like so much respect because he's my older brother. And I was always like the annoying little sister. I perfected that role, okay? I think he like gained respect for me after that. He was like, damn. Well played, you know? Well played.
From now, your pain will be no more. Come, 11th Lord, stand before me.
I love the way she's like, stand before me, you know? She was very serene earlier. Having second thoughts?
So close to my
Just stack up on eggs and eat one every time you die. I would get so sick of eggs.
I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict.
I'll go through periods of I love eggs, I eat eggs all the time. So good. Eggs every day. Too. I don't even want to look at an egg. I don't want to smell an egg. I don't want to touch an egg. Don't put an egg in front of me. Nasty. And it's just amazing to me that you can go from one to the other and bounce back and forth between them so often. Same thing with yogurt.
If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same?
I had yogurt and eggs for lunch on Wednesday, but like a month and a half ago, I'd be like, you're crazy. I would never have that for lunch. It's all right. Humans get indecisive too. Returning home is what you've always wanted, right? And then like 2 months ago, I'd be like, yeah, I'll have some eggs and yogurt for lunch. I don't get it.
Remember, you have to come home.
I know. Do it for her. Do it for her meme. Someone gotta make that. Someone's gotta make that. The do it for her meme. Put I know pictures on it, and then we'll have Ineffa like looking at it.
Whatever it takes to stop me.
A bad robot.
If that is the case.
Bad wolf.
I cannot be allowed to make it back home.
With a PlayStation 12s, iPhone 35s, and Xbox 1080. Your like nursing home like room is gonna have like RGB lights. Incredible. Even doing so is a problem because I have so much food. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. I can't even find my soccer crackers to increase my HP even with the filter system. Yeah, so like you'll be, I'm really in the mood for some soccer crackers right now. Can't find them. It's like not having them at all, Oh, we're RP walking. Hello. Hello, traveler. Hello, Paimon. I'm your cherry bomb. Hello, Hash. Good to see you on a Thursday.
Don't worry, Ineffa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Aww. I love this. So this is what like Ineffa is thinking right now. She's thinking of Aino and hearing her own words, So cute. Won't play any gacha games beyond this. It's too time consuming. I'm gonna go back to Freedom. No gacha, but like no other kind of game either.
Yes. For the most part, it has been strangely calm ever since I entered this place.
I like how she's like, I'm gonna beat it out of you.
And yet,
this is how we fix your
whenever I'm about to recover
your issue. We beat it out of you.
It suddenly kicks in.
As if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal. For it is now in the presence of its owner and creator.
Eyes will never be what they used to, but I hope I'll be getting my dad's eye sickness. He was practically blind when he passed. I feel like we're getting to a point in like technology and eye optical surgery where they can do a lot now, and hopefully even more in the future, right?
Sovereign ruler? My other self?
I don't know
But I thought she perished.
if it was like a clickbait that I saw, but I did see like an article the other day about these eye drops that were basically like if you needed a prescription like glasses or lenses or something, like these eye drops could do that for you. I don't know.
After too long,
There's also
my task is finally fulfilled. What a
these types of like lenses, these contact lenses that like squish your cornea into the right shape, because a lot of it is your cornea is not shaped correctly, which is causing like certain vision problems, right? That's what they do with LASIK. They like reshape your cornea with the laser.
We meet again at last. My sovereign, my ruler, mirror of the dawning morn.
But like the best thing you can do is just make sure you're always keeping up scheduling appointments so that if anything changes, you have like a huge record of the changes, right? So you can be informed and the doctor can be informed, right? Especially since you have in the family. I don't know if like what was happening with your dad could have any like genetic component, but it's good to know that too, right? Gaston ate 5 dozen a day and still lost to fall damage. But he's roughly the size of a barge.
Necessary.
Whoa! Oh, this mechanic. Oh, got him! They wouldn't even have time to scream, right? They would just be diced. Such power. You said that they want Genshin to go on for decades, so let's see. I mean, as long as it keeps making them money, right? Alright, guys, we're gonna be here until we're all in the retirement home. I'm gonna be streaming Genshin. Whoa! No, not me! I'm your friend! Oh, built different. Okay, I become a Nemo traveler for a second. This is bad. I can delay it, but who knows how long it'll take to destroy it completely. We're still Paimon's in here too. Not my bestie.
Why?
She's a bad robot.
Whose voice is that? The Eighth Lord's? But why would Leanga's mother attack us?
Leonka's dragon mother? Eighth Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. Did you humans really think that by forgetting the past, the curse could be escaped?
I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking.
By simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction could regain her memory?
That's not a corrupt malfunction. That's my friend.
The priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray us. And now this malfunction will meet the same fate as she. There is no dragon mother here, and there never was. Only one lord has dominion here, and that is me. For I am the almighty dragon lord.
Are they all like this? All these almighty dragon lords?
Rulers, kneel before me.
Can we get a how in here? Can we get a how in here? I know a how's actually kind of like bowing to her too, though, which is kind of crazy. So a how is not as powerful as that dragon lord, right? When you're for April Fools, I changed my birthday on Facebook to that day to see how many people wish me happy birthday. How many people wish you happy birthday?
An operational malfunction that must be destroyed.
Shrimp chips sound good too. Ooh, shrimp chips. Yes, those are so good. How am I today? Gucci. I'm just worried about Ineffa. How are you?
Ruler behind to start over anew?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you. No living.
Ready to run for this quest and your reaction to the things and takes all my time. I should have started an hour ago. Original 5 was 2 years ago. Yeah, get out of here, T! Run. Have a wonderful day and wonderful stream. 8 years ago, they definitely could not help him see better. They tried eye surgery. So, yeah. I think that things are going like faster and faster. Like, I really hope that the research like stays at the pace that it is. Certain outside things might make it slow down, but let's hope not. But like my mom and I both had the same problem. Like I inherited it from her. She had a surgery that was like the absolute worst thing you could possibly do. Like because the surgery that they used for this problem didn't actually fix the problem. And then I had a surgery that solved it, you know, because she had the surgery like before I was born, and it was the wrong kind of surgery to have done. And then when I had to like stop growing, when I stopped growing, that's when I was able to do this surgery, and it actually solved the issue. And so now I don't have pain anymore. But she has even more pain because the surgery that she did for this issue actually just made it worse because it was the wrong kind of thing to do. But that was like the accepted game plan for this kind of problem with your bones when she had the surgery. So it's kind of scary that we are like maybe guinea pigs, but I'm hoping that that only gets better, you know? Too late for my mom, though. I wish she could have gotten a better, because I really feel bad for her. She actually has tons of pain through it, and because I know exactly what that pain is, because I had it too, and I can tell the difference between before my surgery and after my surgery is like night and day. Like, I used to have pain constantly, within 5 minutes of standing, and until I woke up the next day. And that was my life. And it just, you know, it hurt, but it was normal to me, right? That was just my only experience, right? And now that I don't have that, knowing that my mom still suffers from that, right? She's been on the planet for longer than I have, so probably also more pain in general, right? And then having had a surgery that only makes that problem worse. My poor mom.
I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous Eighth Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you.
So I know how you feel about your poor dad, right?
I must feign civility for now. But
Vision have worsened by like 0.5 in the last 15 years, fortunately. That's good. That's good. You have to keep going to the eye doctor like every year, okay? Because if it starts to change, you need to know if that's just
that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil.
normal, like age-related, or if it's from another problem that might be budding that maybe you can have some kind of preventative care for, right? You know, you're gonna be blind when you're old. Time to start practicing being blind now by trying to 36-star Abyss blindfolded like some streamers do. I should try that sometimes. I don't know, I should try that sometimes. I have done it before with no sound, which is extremely difficult. Blindfolded. I don't think I'd have a shot. I don't think I have a shot. Remember the other day I was talking about how my grandpa is like, whenever you move into a new like apartment, you need to blindfold yourself and go to the fire like exit plan, you know, go to where it is to evacuate while blindfolded because you won't be able to see anything when there's smoke. And I don't have the cojones to do that in public right now.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for.
But yeah, just like
there's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Doing something like that, right? Losing a sense for a bit. It gives you at least the gratitude, right? Of having it to begin with.
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system.
So we take that all for granted, you know?
For an ambush.
It's not his cornea that's the issue, but his white. Oh, so like he had an eye sickness. It's called Gras Star. They tried fixing it, but it was too late. That sucks.
Consider this
How like did they catch it at like a later stage? Is there a way to prevent it from getting worse?
You wouldn't have survived long enough to realize you've been conned.
If it's like earlier?
Especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed off in your place, didn't you? 11th Lord.
Wretched worm! This is unforgivable! How dare you imprison
Worm?
And you!
If she's a worm, then we can use her to buy ramen, eh? Yeah, even Hell was scared of her, right?
You will never know peace for the rest of your days.
Bro, you're a machine.
It's time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day, but instead, I was locked away by that human scum, Leonka.
It's just, you see this cute Ineffa baby, and then, you human scum, I'll kill you all!
2 millennia
Sending me.
Prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes until my reach extended to every inch of this prison. Now, one last step remains before I can finally break free. The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you here, posing as the 8th Lord who once ruled this domain. But at last, it is within my grasp. Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me and return the core. But all is not lost.
How is this going to resolve?
The administrator privileges and placed it in your core.
She tricked us. She was after Ineffa's core all along.
Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden.
Who's the voice actor? I know that they often don't list the actors for these like NPCs, but this person is like, they need credit. Damn. Paimon! This is my child. Yeah, no, Cool Bird Boy, they often just don't have any credits for the like minor characters that appear in these side quests. But this person feels like they're very professional. Sometimes you think like, huh, that's maybe like someone who just works at Hoyo. They're not actually like professional voice actor that does all these roles and stuff, right?
I cannot let you get away with this.
Oh, the way she's like moving.
You fool! In a matter
Fight it, Ineffa!
be able to overwrite your insubordination.
Bro, she's Johnny Silverhand.
Is all I need.
Don't let him use your body. Did you guys ever do Cyberpunk ending where you just let Johnny like take over your body? Because I'm like trying to decide what I want to do with my new playthrough. No! No!
Ineffa!
And I don't know, I kind of want to try that ending out. Honestly, and I'm being made fun of so hard by all of my friends for this. Honestly, I would not want any like cyberware if I was in Cyberpunk. Gross. Just the idea of someone pulling my spinal cord out and then putting like a metal one in. Like, how does that even work? Like, your immune system must go insane over that, right? And like, I want my skin. I don't want like, I don't know. I just want to be me. So the ending where you like don't have any cyberware anymore, like honestly, it's not the worst ending to me. The ending kind of plays it out as if that's like the worst ending you could possibly get. I would just be like, yeah, okay, I'll move on with my life now. I don't pull things out of my arm in order to hack in. I can't be hacked. Fine by me. Although I feel like once you put that stuff in, you can't really take it out either. Think of all the scar tissue, right? We can get it repaired, we have to, but we need to get out of here and help find up now. Plus, like, surgery is super, super stressful on your body and nervous system. You think that because you're getting put under, that your body is just like inert, doesn't register what's happening to it, but it does. It does. You are releasing cortisol. Your heart will start. This is why surgery can be so stressful and like dangerous for the elderly, because your body's registering everything that's happening to it. It's a traumatic experience.
The Fatui?
And it's done so willy-nilly in Cyberpunk. I don't know how they do it. Obviously, it's a fantasy, sci-fi, right? It's not feasible in real life, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I would not want to live in the Cyberpunk universe.
This outcome is a little underwhelming.
As much as I love the game and being in the game.
Getting any commendations if this is how my report ends. So let me reignite your flame one last.
Plus, like, imagine growing up in Night City, like being a kid. You don't really see a lot of kids in that game, but the like advertisements are all like super explicit. There's like gangs everywhere. There's garbage everywhere. There's no nature. You're eating food made out of bugs, like made to look like other food. Rolls. Don't even try. If she's a robot, use that robot's only weakness against her. A capture test. Fine, I'll let you kill me, but only if you can tell me which parts of this image have a bicycle in them.
No wonder.
If you have trouble seeing with your glasses and you don't like not being able to see, some things are so small though that you don't even notice them. Maybe that's just me. But when it's so small incremental changes, you might not even notice it, right? So always go to your doctor, like every year. After listening to a howl for a year, this almighty dragon these nuts across your face, Lord evil villain trope is starting to get old. I know. It's not even like it's starting to get old. It's just like funny. I see somebody talking like that and I'm like, here we go again. I get it. You think your poopy doesn't stink. You're so great, and I'm a little worm, okay? Now what? Can we move on? Like, we got stuff to do, right? You know? I just...
You're getting out of here alive.
I would just be like, okay, sure, yeah, you're great, I'm a worm.
Sovereign ruler in the throes of death has to say about that.
How do you even talk to someone like that, right?
Sabotage my revival. Destroy my path back to Dominion. So be it.
It kind of reminds me of like
Place to belong.
the aristocracy, like British aristocracies, like dukes and stuff. Like you're supposed to call them like your grace and what? And I'm like, what? You're just a guy, just like me. You burp and fart, and when you were a baby, you pooped your pants, and I don't know, maybe you even poop your pants right now. Like, why are you better than me? What makes you think you're better than me? I had to call you by like a certain title. I'll just call you like that guy. Couldn't be me. Even if we defeat what? I'm too fast, guys. I got too much damage. She's watching me kick his booty.
After 2,000 years in exile, searching,
and especially with a howl, when you can just like
boop. Where we began. Our path was always going to end.
Cool.
This shall be the final resting place of the last sovereign ruler.
I am no sovereign ruler.
Whoa, her outfit. Look at the core's gone. She's like Iron Man.
I must return. People are...
Okay, now that we can see the other parts of her body, you can see that she's got like a skin plate. So she probably is got like artificial skin on her face too. So she's not a head on a robot body. Thank goodness. This was something I struggled with when she first got teased. I'm like, she looks like a person. But she's also got like metal parts on her. Is that a human head on a robot body? Or is that full robot? Are we like chromed up, you know, or just chrome?
No.
No. I love the way they have her like articulating as she's moving, because she's like damaged right now, but she's a robot. Like her joints need greasing or something, right? Really cool.
Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
She's gotta get back to Aino. What is Deborah the male woman and Bob the male guy? What's that, cool bird boy? I don't know what you're talking about.
Is home to you. Searching your memory.
With Aino.
The curse is still active.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I'm gonna turn you off for a second.
We're all from Nodcry.
Not cry. Queen never cry. Nod never cry. Whoa! Whoa!
What an amazing...
If that's not Homura at the end of Rebellion.
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
That's making me dizzy. I have chills all over right now. This is amazing. As like a teaser for Nod Cry, right?
Impossible.
Because we haven't seen any of this stuff before, right? We don't even know what the Wild Hunt is at this point. I know!
Your name's Ineffa.
So this is the first time we see Aino too, right? Baby!
Remember, you have to come home.
Why didn't I pull her when I had the chance?
Return.
Wow.
Data overload. Capacity exceeded.
So this quest started out like a little weak because of all the yap, but this is amazing.
Peak built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind
They gave her like so many layers to her character instead of just being like, hello, this is just a newborn robot built to like serve Ineffa. No, she's got like a whole other like life inside her too.
If you break free of the curse, then maybe...
A cursed robot?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me.
And it's an amazing like marriage of Natlan lore and Nodcry lore together too.
Final secret key.
The final secret key is...
So she like being the bridge between the two expansions. Oh, vision! And here's how she gets her vision!
Impossible!
So she's like the only automaton robot of her anything of her kind, right? With a vision. And anytime a character gets a vision in the story, like that's just an amazing moment. Ah, that's so cool. It reminds me of hold on. It reminds me of like
Pause indefinitely. Please complete the
okay.
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, we can
of like Farina's story, right?
In which case,
I'm dead.
The priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
I guess I was tabbed out. I didn't know like I couldn't move still.
Gods who abandoned us. It can't be.
Rip, sorry, Ineffa.
It cannot be.
Aw, did somebody have a surprise shot?
You were born with. Transcend
Did somebody get beat by a worm? That's crazy. I feel like wrong if I don't resurrect Ineffa.
Sheer blasphemy! Willingly handing such a sacred artifact over to a usurper! Filthy bugs!
Let's
Functioning degenerate!
Oh, okay.
It cannot.
I know I probably just wasted that food, but it would feel wrong if I just let her be dead at the end of this.
Farewell.
I need to get my music up since I turned my K-pop off. Last of the Sovereign Lords. As simple as swapping shower heads? No. You can't watch the cool brain dance without the DVD player in your head. If I did a brain dance, I would just get like sick anyway. I would get nauseous. Let's see if I can link back to like Wolverine. Maybe I would. Maybe I'd be built different. I want to ask how, have you tried living as a worm before? Maybe it ain't as bad as you think. Yeah, imagine, right? Like, you know, worms, we get to have cereal for breakfast. You know, we've got Oops All Crunch Berries. They didn't have Oops All Crunch Berries during Dragon Time. How long do we have? They didn't have Cosmic Brownies.
Remaining time, 30.
30 years.
Huh. For a moment there, Paimon was worried.
30 seconds.
29.
No!
Hey,
go!
Are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped
12,
moving.
11.
That earthquake, and now the place seems to have sprung a leak.
Why are we letting him talk?
Cave in. 20 seconds.
Huh? Huh?
A place to belong.
I would just start running. She starts counting down. She gets to 28. I'm like, I'm leaving you guys behind if you don't like come with me right now. You didn't pull her because you hadn't done the story yet. I know you guys were also telling me like when I do her story, I'm gonna want to pull her.
It's unlocked. We need to get inside ASAP.
It was a really bad timing too because I didn't get to do any like dailies and stuff for a couple weeks, so I hadn't had any build back up of my primo supply after like using them all during the chronicled banner. So
We
it was
can't
rough.
just break in or we'll risk endangering everyone in this entire area. But if we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have to.
Do your duty.
You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
Why is he in there?
Finally escaped. Luckily, the cave-in only affected the lower levels.
So I kind of always thought that Kukula Hao.
You all right there, bro?
I always thought that Hao was like talked a mean talk, but like if he had the chance, he would have learned something from his experience and wouldn't, try to kill us all.
The answers you were looking for?
Now I'm not so sure after that encounter. They're really messed up.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come?
Deserved.
You! How could you do this to Arieta and me?
Kinda
Lied
deserved.
to us for over 10 years?
Yeah.
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Ineffa tell us the whole story.
I like how she was just like, okay, you two, shut up. There's more important things to talk about. Y'all can do this later. In the infinitesimally shorter space of time it takes to tell it, the story of one man's 10-year deception and one machine's 2 millennia search comes to a close.
Sovereign rulers.
Can't believe all that happened in 2,000 years.
Priestess of floral candles. And sky.
You used to be a dragon.
Seems like a howl's forgotten quite a lot.
You began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nodcry? In an endless cycle of losing your memories and trying to find them.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully.
Wonder has a vision and he's kind of similar. Yeah. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I. Not
Maybe the
Ishi,
exact
not
tech
Bianca.
used is different, right? But
They still did everything they
he's a
could to try
doll.
and help me.
Now you've remembered everything. Do
You know, he's kind of like if Coppelia actually did come to life. I told you guys the story of the ballet Coppelia
Well,
the other day.
I was born and then reborn in that land. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. But that's all ancient history now. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me no different from the mirror of the dawning morn.
And she seems to have like the full like awareness like of a sentient being, right? Just like he
Instead,
does.
I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes. By continuing on my own path.
Swap and combine different characters' hair.
Someone waiting for
I mean, enough people do that just like in fan art.
Well said. I'm happy for you.
We have like whole palette swaps. It's amazing.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for that?
They won't do that to the characters though, like in game. Officially. No, they keep the characters like image very protected,
Sincere
right?
apologies. A
That's
lot
all
of memory
fan
data
stuff.
surfaced in a short time frame. I am still processing it. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild. Please come back with me, and we can inspect it.
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden from you all this
What an
time.
amazing character.
Now I can't go back to Liyue or Nodcry.
Let's go to Sumeru.
Isn't gonna let me walk away from this. Nor is the Nodcry Aprishniki. You should take Arieta and go.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot! You're coming back with me right now, and you're going to apologize to our daughter.
Face.
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. If you're worried the Fatui are still looking for you, why
Fatui.
not camp out at the Flower Feather Clan for now? We welcome everyone, from old
Yeah,
friends.
I guess I could just
to
stay in
old
Outland,
friends to new
right?
Friends.
Don't worry about a thing. You've got a whole future to figure
And so conveniently, we just, like, solved the war, too. We had the war to end all wars. So you don't have to worry about that. I would not be moving to that land a month ago, though.
I've already found it.
It's so interesting, too, because they had to do this quest without having Ineffa out. So, like, there's no way we could actually go, or not Ineffa, Aino out. So we couldn't actually, like, go to her. It was all... flashbacks, but you can see how important she is to her, especially through the, like, trailer for her as well. It was all Aino, you know? Oops, all Aino.
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it. But I still forgot it.
Just like me, for real.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Seriously?
How many people did we show this to and nobody saw that?
Yes. The sender said, the most secure code...
Thank you for the stretch to hydrate the posture, Frankie. We having dinner? What was for dinner? Ah, feels good.
Who is this person?
Yeah, well, like, it was in the same font even.
To the end.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good.
Who's that? Who was that?
Firecracker. Ugh.
It couldn't be an Aino, right? Because she would be doing an Aino voice.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you.
Varka!
Your praises.
A letter from Varka! To the Honorary Knight, Arena Puella. Hey there, I'm Varka. If that doesn't ring a bell, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises. For all the good you've done for Mondstadt, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's a real shame that I'm away on an expedition, for the last 5 years, and haven't had the good fortune of crossing paths with you. But it seems that fortune's about to smile on me real soon. You might have heard that we've finally settled down in Notcry. Well, half settled. The factions here are quite the tangled mess and a real devil to navigate, but no hardships ever stalled the North Wind. I've met a few reliable companions, and I'm planning to introduce you to them. One of them is the messenger right in front of you. I'm sure you two will be fast friends. So that means Varka and Aino know each other. As for enemies, well, they're everywhere. We've got the Abyss Order and the Fatui, not to mention loyalties at risk of flip-flopping at a moment's notice. Given your experience, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, now that I can see the bottom of my mug, Diana would hate him. I'm going to stop here. These words will likely be as dull to read as they were to write. Instead, let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. Damn, alright, so he's got a beer in one hand and a glass of wine in the other. See you in Notcry, Varka. Yes, if you're really heading over, you'd best lace up your boots. It's a world apart compared to Mondstadt. P.S. I forgot the most important thing. Once you're in Notcry, come look for me at the flagship. It's a tavern. I'll look out for you, as a Grandmaster should, for his honorary knight. Am I right? Do I have, like, boots to lace up?
I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime.
I want my Dyson vacuum cleaner to have a vision, too.
Varka.
You wanted to start asking what its purpose is. We did it! So... Okay, so we kind of were talking about... Maybe paralogism is a bit more important. So I got boots, but they don't have laces. For the upcoming story, right?
When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Notcry together.
About Lianka, about the priestess of Lorcanas and
Mir of the
Skyward
Dawning
Feathers.
Morn wanted control of the machinery in the 8th Lord's territory. She approached Ishkik and Lianka and sold them a lie. That I was the threat, the part that needed severing. But they quickly...
Was NBC hurt his leg? How is he running? Why is he running? Why are you running?
using the territory's full power to imprison
I don't know. Maybe it's adrenaline. Yeah, had a sweet madame. He's still one of Luna's sweet madames.
She was far more powerful than I at that time. To make sure I wasn't at risk of falling under her influence, Lianka worked on making the prison even more secure, and sent me out of the country. So, that's the true story of why Lianka locked down the Eighth Lord's territory. It had nothing to do with Ochkon. I wouldn't be surprised if she saw him as a friend right until the very end.
Nothing to do with
I
Ochkon.
plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nodcry together.
It's gonna come sooner than you think, ma'am. Get yourself a good sleep.
The Eighth Lord. She never once doubted herself or
Oops.
tried to escape.
I'm gonna have to redo this one.
Just as Lianka, I plan on staying in Natlan for the You mean this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded
It looks like a vision?
the key to her and Lianka's plan.
Is it not a vision?
According to the Eighth Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental than elemental energy. Similar objects have shown up in Nodcry before too. Mirror of the Dawning Morn said it was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. But I do not know what she meant. It appears that a crucial memory is missing.
Built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. But I do not know what she meant. It appears that a crucial memory is missing. So, is this a vision or not? What do you guys think? Real vision or not?
Immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nodcry together.
About Nodcry.
Almost the last 2,000 years in Nodcry, I am well situated to provide you with a full and detailed report on all aspects of this location. Memory damage. Detected. Hypothesis. Most of my memory data was damaged when I used it to override
Oh no. Oh, like that is actually very, very distressing, right?
Never, again, forget the people and things that are most important to me.
I hope.
I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future.
Okay. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. Is that it?
I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When
Okay, we asked about everything, right? It's a moon wheel. She talked about it after it's activated. So, does every Nodcry character then not have a vision? Except for maybe like Varka. Do they all have moon wheels instead? Let's see. Aino has a vision.
For the immediate future. You mean this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in
Maybe that's something we'll learn about later.
It can harness a power source more fundamental.
So the moon wheels are...
For the immediate.
It looks like they're not things that are like granted to people the same way that let me go over here. The same way that visions are granted to people by the gods, right? Let's do my 3 for the day. Zucchini with mozzarella cheese. Wait, so is it like the cheese on top or something and it's like roasted? Yay! Yeah, so thoughts on about paralogism, because I know the debate got a little... Oh, hello, Mach. The debate got a little bit reintroduced. That we might have a reason to do paralogism sooner rather than later. Oh, no, you're okay, Frankie, okay. The month's that way. Double fisting alcohol. Isn't that, like, supposed to be bad? You're not supposed to, like, mix alcohol. Invite March. Let's see, what do you want to do? A llama? And... Beep, beep, beep. So I leveled some of these girls' artifacts. I kind of want to show you. Or maybe I'll play Nilu and you can play... Oh, you got Nilu. Okay. Oh, Nora! I'll get you in the next one. Hi, May. Sorry, Nora.
Committed to memory. The temple of...
How you doing?
Hold the line.
So I just finished the Prelude, the Journey Home for Ineffa. And so technically, like, I can go to Nod Cry. I mean, technically I always could, but I can. Okay, attack, crit rate, defense, EM, HP. Defense, frickin' defense. All right, Nora, you may ask again. Sorry. Lasagna for dinner? Yum, yum. Did you know I heard something interesting about lasagna the other day? If you just keep piling lasagnas on top of each other infinitely, it's still only one lasagna. Right? Here's your lasagna. You put another lasagna on top of that, it's still one lasagna. It's not two lasagnas. It's the same thing. You just layers, right? It's an infinite. It's lasagna all the way down. So I did Kokomi. I got her to have 160 ER, which was better. I believe I started with like 140 ER on her. So I'm a little bit happier with how often she can burst, although I didn't do much experimenting with that. She's at 475 EM, which, you know, is low for her being on my bloom, but I don't have like EM main stats for her. So that's what we're working on right now. And then Miss Lalma is at 751 EM and 193 ER. Now, her like crit damage is low, 57 for 40 crit rate, but it's bloom right now, so it doesn't really matter, right? Boop, boop, boop. Okay, let's see. Uh-oh, who's gonna play Llama? Nilu! Okay, cool, then I'll be... With garlic bread? Oh, is it like homemade garlic bread? I love garlic bread. It's a moon reel, yeah. I know it's a vision. Before her consciousness shatters, Ineffa finally chances upon the final key left to her by Lianka, and the kindness and bonds born by her memories accumulate enough power to shatter her destiny. The curse is broken, and the newborn moon wheel glows brightly, forging Ineffa's broken core. It's such a Madoka. Ineffa frees herself from her chains, and with a will that is now her own, announces her rebirth. It is like a rebirth, huh? Attack, defense, HP. Crit rate, HP percent, EM. EM, ER, crit damage. It's attack percent, though. EM, attack percent. Ooh. ER and HP. We'll save that. Next. And we have one spot if anybody wants to join me. We're forming the Guild of Dream set right now. We should do it before Act 3, but I would still start with Luna Act 1 and 2. Need Arlecchino story quest as well if you didn't do it. Yes! Well, we'll probably know a little bit more, or you guys will probably know a little bit more, because I'm going to be skipping the part of the live stream tomorrow that has any kind of story spoilers for Luna 1 and 2 so far. So maybe by tomorrow, or you guys are going to be doing Act 3 before I am. Maybe at that point you'll have more understanding of whether it's good to do Arlecchino's story quest, right? Because she does appear on the banner for it, so I shouldn't say banner because that would be a confusing word. For the the art for the live stream. Continue. Let's see, it's almost 4 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, so like as of right now, I think my game plan is Luna 1 and 2, Paralogism, Skirk story quest maybe, and maybe Arlecchino. I think it's maybe more likely that we'll do Arlecchino than Skirks at this point, right? We were under the impression Skirk would be more important to this, right? Elemental mastery, blah blah blah. HP, crit rate, yeah. Okay. Save that one. Healing bonus circlet. Give me EMPs.
Oh, string.
Try the frost.
I see everything. This way. Let's move out.
Let's end this now.
And you're good, Nora. I'm sorry. It was just unfortunate timing. Defense crit rate. It was like as soon as I clicked the button, I saw you. I was like, no, Nora. Good damage EM. I'm getting EM on like all my substats. Not a man. It's almost like you said about zucchini with mozzarella cheese. I want that now. I really love like zucchini grilled. It brings out like the sweetness of it. And it's like so juicy. And then putting mozzarella on top. That sounds so good. Also, starting that cry means Fairy starts leveling up the Silver Moon Hall week by week. Right. So that is sort of the... It's like the tree or the fountain, but also the reputation of it. Is that where we get our glider from? And it is locked certain things you can only do each week, right? We talk about that. What is the mechanic that makes it locked by week, right? EM crit damage. And does it unlock as soon as I start the quest, or is there more to go? Elemental mastery attack, percent crit rate. Come on. The mechanic is spoilers. Okay. Just be ready to explain it later. Just in case whenever they do explain it to me, I'm not paying attention. Alright. Last one. That was from the cutscene. I still think Skirquest quest is perfect for between a Space and Time and Notcry. So you're saying like maybe don't go to Notcry yet, do Space and Time or not Space and Time, do Skirk's quest first. Play and find out. What do we think, guys? We can't like go too deep into the reasoning, right? Because it would be spoilers, but what does the consensus say into us? Energy recharge for damage percent, HP percent, defense crit rate. With damage, HP flat, ER. Attack HP percent, crit damage. And that is what I have. Actually unlocks it in early Act 2, no? Okay, Act 1 is long. Act 1 or Act 2? Did I do my... Yes. I just really want Aina more than anything now. So cute. Wait, look at the little like facial expression the robot makes. He's so cute. Does this thing have a name too? The little robot that accompanies Ineffa? They're both robots, right? But I don't know. What I need a name for this old guy. Little friend. Birgitta. Oh, okay. Will she be my shield? Birgitta Online. Cute. There's no direct relation, but it ties thematically and some lore with both. It's the middle of Act 1, but maybe feels like it's already the second act. Let's get I know. Yeah, you got the crumb cracker things for Brigitte? Yeah, maybe... maybe we just get I know. Maybe we just get I know, and then we'll go back and do Skirks.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
So... after all this, like, we'll have a month until, like, the next, like, story comes out-ish. A month and a half. Well, I think I have time to get it all done, right? What y'all think? Now that... okay, I kind of want to take a picture with I Know and Traveler. That we've done... Nora, just pretend you are actually I Know. Okay, let's do this. Let me get at least have a happy face. Wait, what are we doing here? What is the camera doing? And I know too. Wait, hold on. Wait. Bad POV. Let's go here. That's cute. That's cute. I can't wait till we get like an echo or a pose for I Know. They really need to stop making multiple poses for one character and then like not coming out with like poses for the majority of their other characters. Can I make her like look at the camera? Perfect. So cute. The middle back one feels like it's like 2. You need 2 more for I Know, so you can change Rikitu's appearance? Really? Aw, I wonder how. Colors or like her facial expressions or something? She's so cute. Did you... is this her like default? She just looks like a little Ineffa. I love how like I Know made a robot and then she made a robot for her robot. So would Ineffa like be her like the pinnacle of her creation, like her most like complex sophisticated creation, and it's due to that like core that she had? Ineffa's default is different. Oh, okay. Well, I can't wait to get to that. So let me just look at my thing here real quick. How do I get the quest to go to not cry? I know it's in...
Insulation chamber.
okay, so it's saying complete paralogism, so I would just be quick starting it, right? She gets a baby maid hat and a baby coat. I'm getting that. A robot for a robot is something like an Apple Watch for your iPhone. Yes. It's like,
Ineffa, help me.
Tina's... It's so cute that she says that because Ineffa's out here too. Tina has like a micro pet. My little Finch app bird has a micro pet too, so I gave her a pet. Or yeah. That's so cute. He's playing Woowa right now, right? Okay, that's what we're gonna read. You missed the word band, did you? Frick, yes, you know what? I forgot. So we're gonna do it on Friday. Somebody has to remind me when we start stream on Friday about the word ban.
My brain's grinding to a halt.
Okay, because I completely forgot. Maybe Nora just didn't say anything on purpose, but we'll see. A robot for robots and the Apple Tree iPhone. Yeah, or a pet for your Neopet. AI phone. You have time to start not crying? No! We have time to, like... Cannot start quick stop in co-op mode. Okay. We have time to like press that button. It is 4 o'clock now. Okay. Sabi, why would you do that? Why would you do that? But very specifically, you'd highly giving some time for a Siege Rain story and paralogism. Yeah. So yeah, that's another thing. Is Siege Rain story, I know probably doesn't have anything to do with freaking, you're just killing me right now. Doesn't have anything to do with the brain's not even working now. Malfunction, memory disappeared. With Luna 1 and 2, 3 or 4 probably. It has nothing to do, right? She doesn't appear at all, assuming. But that's on the roadmap. It's like probably the first thing we do after we completely catch up, right? First thing. Change voice to JP for Arc, right? Let's change that right now. Thank you, Ducky. Because I always end up doing that. I always go into time. Okay, shh, I know I did it. Go into time to change language. Like time is language. And then we go into here. Let me press the button. That I know, so it's iPhone. That's the funny thing though, Zavi. You were told it would be at the start, and like, yet here you are at the end. Kind of weird. 2 days later. 2 days later. I know, so it's iPhone, not AI. Okay, that makes sense. Get you. That's so cute. They should make a joke like that in the game. Where the moon rises. Let's go. This one, we're doing this in JP. You broke Fury. You did. She's like, we'll be waiting in that land until you're ready. 10 minutes later. All right, we're ready to go. Did you pack?
気象を分析したところ、これから数日は晴天が続きます。船旅には最適の天候と言えるでしょう。
Interesting. Let's get this show on the whale road. What kind of joke is that? Is it because it's maritime travel? The way, what does that mean? Are we missing something? Huh?
今回もこれまでみたいに誰にも挨拶せずに行っちゃうのか?
Isn't that just how we roll when we're not being told by Star Fontaine or Charlotte mention?
実はここに来る途中、ちょうど知り合いに会ってさ。
You'll never get to 5 months on the way.
送別会もなしに行っちゃうなんて。
It's not Charlotte! It's Milani!
そうだよ。もう師匠のために準備だってできてるんだから。
Oh, she's so cute!
まだこの偉大なる清流に供物を捧げてねえだろう。このまま行かせるわけにはいかねえぜ。
Caught red-handed again.
などくらいに行くと聞いてな。パイモンに出発の日を前もって教えてくれと頼んでおいたんだ。
So it was you.
何も言わずに言っちゃう悪い癖はそろそろ直すべきだと思うぞ。そこまで時間は取らないからさ。みんな待ってるよ。チャスカにイヤンさん、オロルンたちもみんないるんだから。
Even the Pyro Archon?
白根お姉さんがプレゼントを用意。
Shiloden Onesan! Aw, can't refuse an invitation like that. How about you, Ineffa?
白根さんは私に効くマッサージを熟知されておりますので、彼女に対する
Excellent massage technique! Damn, another skill.
ロボットもマッサージが好きなんだな。いや、それとも白根があまりにロボットを知り尽くしてるのか？
Siju's stories would make you like her more, that's it. But it'll probably be huge for Fury. Is it even possible for me to like Sijuin any more than we already do? Is it even? Not sure. Who dis? Some fatui? There are whales in the sea between Outlet and Outcry. That is the weakest premise for a joke. It is so bad, and we lost a little bit of respect for Traveler just because of that. The whale has left the pod. Sandrone! At first, when we found out that Sandrone was probably going to be a little bit of an antagonist to us, right? Your heart sinks a little bit, right? But actually, this is a good thing. I don't know, something, I think I'm gonna, I did it! I think I'm gonna like her more because of her being a little puppet master of this, right? I don't know, something about it, like that's my enemy right now. A cute girl, I'll take it, you know? It's sort of like the way I felt about Arlecchino, you know, like we're working with her. However, at that point, we still were really distrustful of the Fatui, and we're like, what are your motives here? Do I trust you? What was the moment you felt like you'd left Nod cry? The moon's power. Do I have it on like auto? Paimon, Ineffa, we have arrived in Nodcry. Hell yeah! Oh, look at that bird! That's a cool bird! Is that cool bird boy? Oh, whale! Blizzy? It was for a split second, but I saw my girlies on that screen. Oh, it's because of the ship. Oh, okay. Nadokurai. Could this really be? Whale spotted speak of the devil. The worst joke ever. Is something up? I'm just seasick. Paimon. This is where a spaceship landed when Ether and I first arrived in Teyvat. So, is Traveler voiced here? In English or unvoiced? Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before? Seems pretty important to Paimon. Those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Ether waking me up and us leaving the ship. What are you talking about, Zavi? You gotta do exclamation point. Oops. No idea what you're talking about. Kuvaki. You can see the whales if you walk on the sea with Farina. Yo, I actually kind of wanted to do that. I was wondering, like, if you were right in the whale's path as Farina, would it go through you, or would it, like, move you out of the way? I did see the whales, and I did scream, whale! Or I think I said dolphin. It's a unique elemental force found only in Nodcry, or rather a pure primordial form of elemental energy. Like the floggies. Another similar concept I found in my database is the primordial sea. Legend has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us once rose from the land of Nodcry. Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region have since supported this claim. So when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier, you were referring to Kuvaki? It certainly feels similar to phlogiston, yet also somehow different. Maybe they both belong to the light realm that the Lord of the Night mentioned. This feeling, there's no doubt about it. It's the same power I felt the first time I set foot in Tevat. Yeah, where's my spaceship? I bet you they turned it into something. These people seem very resourceful about repairing stuff with things that they've like salvaged, right? It's okay if you can't remember everything right away. After all, it's been a really long time. Yeah, like 500 years, right? Nothing to fear, because Paimon is here. I felt it was a rather nice touch to the overworld. A pity that many won't see them because they'll just teleprompter there with that open waypoint. Yeah. Thank you both. I wish we could see them a bit more too. I kind of want to try the thing, you know, where we like walked under the water to get to Inazuma. I wonder if we could do that to get to Nodcry. And being able to see them from below would be really cool. Paimon couldn't have put it better herself. You sure are a quick learner, Ineffa. If we can find our spaceship, maybe the flight logs could tell us something. At last, a chance to get to the bottom of all this. The truth must be out there somewhere, buried in this land. The truth is out there. Paimon hereby does solemnly declare... Aww. We're already here though, Paimon. We did it! We're in Nodcry. Genshin players in their natural habitat, you can see the whales. You can see them, but you can't be one. I think very seldom when she was doing the event. Yeah, I saw them. I think there was a chest where the whales were swimming next to me. Really? More motivation to save for Ineffa. When do you guys think she's gonna rerun? So she is voiced? Okay, good. There's no voices missing for current content, just older ones. You said as in iPhone? Yeah, iPhone? Does that count? Because I was reading a iPhone. I was reading that from a from chat, and it was the AI phone. I don't think that counts. When Milani went on screen, Fairy started a sentence, I've, and then continued with another one. If anyone's bored enough to check the VOD, you can't check it if I delete it. I don't know what you're talking about. Earth-shattering conspiracy. Your eyes are open to the truth like mine. Oh gosh, tinfoil hats. Time is it? 412? Okay. Let me... Mimi's playing Ghost of Yote.
True story.
That's Lord Sprix. He's doing Genshin Helpline. You guys want to watch Lord Sprix? Or playing Genshin? Or do you want to watch some Ghost of Yote gameplay? That just came out, didn't it? The Ghost of Tsushima sequel, right? If I had time, I would play Ghost of Tsushima. It seems like such a fun game. Anybody play that? I don't want to figure this stuff out, right? Like I put this in there. Whoa! Watching One Piece and going to sleep. So what episode are you on now? Something about this, right? Investigate. Oh, so this is just giving me more. Radomir. Naming your child anything with rat in it? That's just wrong. I'm sorry. Isn't one of them a ratnik too? One of the... Is it Flint's? He's a ratnik? That's wrong. That's just wrong. Tsushima. 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 Su. Not Tsushima. I wish though. I want some sushi. Ooh, I really want sushi. There's a spot to get on the map on Hisi Island. Hisi Island. Okay, you're gonna have to show that to me when we get to it. I want to go under. I want to go under. The truth is out there. Oh man, I started watching that show and I never finished it. But I heard that like it gets really bad in later seasons, so maybe it's for the best. I am very much team don't finish a show if you just don't feel like watching it anymore. Just don't finish it. There's nothing wrong with not finishing a show. And you could still consider yourself a fan of it too. And you've never finished it, you're still a fan. What's going on over here? Ratnik means warrior in Russian. Okay. That's unfortunate. Fantastic, count me in. Uh-oh, I feel like I've... Vieri! Do we agree this is supposed to stay between the two of us? Wait, what? What are you doing over here, girl? Oh. Is this Nora? Last Furby attack! You have Ghost of Tsushima, haven't played it yet. It looks so good. It looks like a really good story game. Unique physique. Just got myself the new Digimon game after playing through the demo yesterday. There's like a character in that game that is very me. It's like a little flower fairy, right? It's a special surprise gift, Paimon. Special surprise heart attack. What are you trying to say about Paimon? One's shady, the other's just dumb. Alright, classic Paimon is back. Read them for filth. All bark and no bite. Did she just insult my best friend? Take this. She just said, I want to dance with you too. In Japanese. As you can see, she's a dancer. Ishoni odorimashou. Let's dance together. You little no good. Guys, is anyone gonna play that game Blue Protocol? Because there's like a class in it that reminds me of her mechanics. You're kinder than most. If I meant perfectly back in streaming, maybe I wouldn't have ended up like this. Cool. What happened to you? Stop talking! Hi, Hidimbi. Hidumbo, more like. What did I just get? Bounty token, Trickster's Red Satin. Okay. It's time. I gotta go. Oh no, they're both AFK. They're both AFK right now. Can you tell me what the new Digimon game is called, please? I don't know what it's called. I have a friend who purposely spoils herself with a drama series by watching the last episode of the series, and if it has an ending that will give you lots of hydro overflowing from a person, she will skip that series. Sometimes, like, something will happen in the last couple episodes that is so, like, left field and dumb and bad, and you get so annoyed that you built up, like, expectations for this series, and every episode was like good and good and good, and then you get to like the last couple ones and they suck, right? Like a lot of people say Game of Thrones, the last like episode of Game of Thrones was like ruined the whole series for them, right? And then you're like, I could have just like not wasted my time on this show if I had known. I've watched a couple shows that I didn't realize that they ended the first season on a cliffhanger and then canceled the show. So you're never getting that time back. What I just like kind of rewrite the endings in my head, and I just like live in my little fantasy of it. So it doesn't bother me too much, but some people like can't do that really. And especially if it's a show like Game of Thrones where it becomes like your whole world, right? And then you have that ending, right? A lot of people, I understand, would be a super sour taste in their mouth from that, right? Super disappointed. Just rewrite the ending in your head. This is part of Hidden Quest. Kill her at Kairagi and another bad guy to unlock an achievement. Ooh, how many primos do I get from that achievement? Okay, guys, I know it's early, but it's Thursdays. I'm usually not supposed to stream on Thursdays. What am I gonna do? Because, like, okay, do you guys want to watch Ghosts of Yotei? Or do you guys want to watch Genshin? Because Mimi's back now, but poor Lord Sprix, I think, is getting killed by his cat or something. I think his cat's gonna kill him if he doesn't feed him right now. I don't know. There's like experiencing a catastrophe on the screen right now. Do you guys? Hello, hello. Oh, thank you for the pets. Let's go to me. All right. One Eye. She's fighting One Eye Moritaka right now. Yeah, she's playing Ghost of Tsushima. Mimi's been playing a lot of really fun, like, variety games. I've been feeling the pressure, major pressure, to get so caught up in Genshin. I haven't been able to stream, like, any other kind of games, but I want to play some more types of games for you guys, too, if we'd enjoy that. And if anyone's playing Blue Protocol, let me know. It looks fun, right? I see a lot of people I'm following right now are streaming it. And it looks like Genshin, but an MMO. I love Anna forever. Aw. That's so cute. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Normally I stream for longer, but it's a shorter stream today. But I will be back tomorrow, and we'll be watching the live stream for Luna 3? I don't know. Luna 3, Luna 1, 2? I don't know. Whatever. You had a recent experience with the anime series that just aired. We expected some cool fantasy battle with magic. What I got from that series at the end, just the usual MC joins the student council and joins school. I know! Sometimes I like to let a show marinate. I like to, like, hear what other people are saying about it before I waste my time and my energy with it, right? I'm gonna snooze that ad because that's crazy. Kaguya-sama, before I close the manga. You couldn't get through Kaguya! Oh, I liked Kaguya, but I didn't read the manga, actually, so maybe the show is a bit different. The show is very funny. And I love the opening song, too. Go to the right new place for your appointment. I know. Can you believe that? That'd be crazy. What's good, Key-Mag? We're about to end, unfortunately, because I don't have time to stream for super long today. But I will be back tomorrow. 2 days in a row of me streaming. Can you believe it? So many Lunas. I know, but we all know which Luna is the best Luna, right? Can I ask you guys a quick question before we raid out to Shab me? I don't think I could say her name without singing it. Sorry if that bothers anybody, but actually I'm not sorry at all. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Is that how it is? So yeah, was that the same show you watched too? Okay. All right. Guys, quick question before I go. Did we have a good time today? I know it was short and sweet, but tomorrow's going to be so fun. Tomorrow's going to be way more fun. We already got yeses, so tomorrow's going to be, I don't know, what's bigger than all caps. Yo, Dora! Thank you guys. Thank you, Anna. Thank you all my chatters. Thank you for the 5-stream streak, Nora. Yeah, no worries about it, Keyback. I'm early, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'm really early for my Friday stream. Or really late for my Wednesday one. Oh yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna raid Shamimi, who's playing Ghost of Yotei right now. And a strength and a punishment. Dora's doing this to me. If you are a subscribed egg, please copy and paste the first raid message with the Furbies on it. And it's this one. And if you are not a subscribed egg, you can use this one here with the dog doing the pop and the Paimon. Those are free emotes to use. Yeah, and join our Discord because we're also watching Spy Family. Hopefully, episode 2 will be out. But we'll always be watching episode 1. And as I said, it's going to be a little bit later on Saturday. But I'll keep you guys updated. You love that Siege Bean emote? You better. We love Siege Bean in here. Okay, guys, go have fun with Mimi. And I will go do my thing. And we'll meet back here tomorrow. Same time, same place. But for longer. And for the live stream. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Fairy. You got me again.